Alright, we're live. Yes, everything's working. That's what I like to see. So, we're back with Doki Doki Blue Skies. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably gonna be the second to last stream. We just started Act 3 and I think 2 streams should probably be enough to finish. I'm not entirely sure though, so can't say for certain that that's gonna be the case, but it seems likely. But this stream, I'm pretty sure this stream won't be the final one. So yeah, that much I can say for pretty much for certain. But that's about it. So let's see if we're gonna make some nice progress here today. Alright? Sounds good. Most people typically see January as a pretty dreary month. January blues, I think it's called. The cold weather, the grey skies, the end of Christmas holidays. Yeah, I can see it. Now, actually, before I continue, there's one more thing I need to do real quick. So forgive me for a second. Oh, never mind that then. Also, Shadow Tween, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope my immediate disappearance, the moment you showed up, hasn't caused you to leave again. But hey, welcome to the stream anyway. Not this January though. I haven't been able to get Sayori's kiss out of my mind. It's hard to believe she's actually my girlfriend now. And just 4 months ago, we hadn't spoken in years. And thank you very much for the follow, Shadow Tween. Really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Joining the club, discovering Sayori's feelings for me, and, well, finding out about her depression. The whole thing has just been so unexpected. Still, there's a few days left of the Christmas break, and I know exactly how I want to spend them. After shooting Sayori a text, I make my way over. Alright, first time in a while I've played this game, so first time in a while I'm gonna have to get back into doing these voices. Hooray.
What magical adventures are we gonna go on today, Code?
I'm glad you asked that, Sayori. Today we're going to a magical snowy wonderland. So actually going adventuring like in the childhood days, of course. Expect it to be a wild journey filled with snow, snowballs, and festive lights. She looks at me for a moment before bursting out laughing.
Oh, you're so silly sometimes.
Hey, it's not like you could come up with good imagery on the spot.
Try me.
Okay then, I will. Let's see what you can come up with, Miss Literary Expert. She thinks for a moment.
We're going to go on a bold, daring adventure to a place brimming with magical lights, pristine snow, and frozen, icy fractals.
More pizza? Wait. Huh? What? Why? Also, Blob, welcome back. Pizza still going strong. Stonks. Welcome back. Welcome back. Still going strong with the pizza, I see. You know what? I know when I'm beat. Sayori grins with pride, puffing her chest out proudly. Although I bet you don't even know what half of those words mean. Did Yuri lend you a thesaurus? I expected my jibe to earn a pout from her, but she stands firm.
Don't be jealous that you'll never stack up to the Ice Queen.
Pfft, Ice Queen? Bold words from someone whose hands get cold super easily. Especially when this person accidentally leaves her gloves at home. That got her.
Meanie? You can never let me win.
I slide up close to her and plant a kiss on her nose. You love it, really. Although the pout tells me otherwise, there's no denying that red blush creeping onto her cheeks. By the way, Sayori, for your Secret Santa, who did you go shopping with?
Natsuki.
That's a new sprite, isn't it? I don't remember this code. I don't remember ever seeing her in a code like this. So this late into the game and we're still seeing new sprites. I'm impressed. That must have been an awkward afternoon.
It wasn't actually. It's rare that I get to see Natsuki outside of the club, so it was a really nice day out together.
Girls' day out, eh?
You could say that. She helped me out a lot when it came to picking a present for you.
Tut tut. Couldn't even think of a present for me without some outside help.
You're the one who admitted it was hard at the Christmas party? Checkmate!
Since when was your memory that good? No fair.
The Ice Queen never forgets.
She laughs as I roll my eyes. You really like that self-appointed title, don't you? Doesn't even make sense. You hate the cold.
Does it bother you? Should I let it go?
Is that a Frozen reference? Nekopara next? You know, I've actually been thinking about whether or not I should play Nekopara. I've actually been thinking about it, but I've said it before, I have so many games to play on my list, so even if I wanted to, I couldn't right now. But, you know, I could definitely see myself playing that game on stream at some point. But right now, again, there are so many other games I need to play. But, you know, I have a general idea. After all, I know how I can kind of start breezing through some stuff more. Twitch will ban you, though. You can probably go into the options and there probably is a censored mode in the options, isn't there? There should be. I hope. Does Nekopara have a censored mode? Because I know there's some stuff in there. I think there are uncensored scenes. I don't know too much about Nekopara other than, you know, Neko Girls and I think, what were their names? Chocola and... But censored isn't based. Hey, I'm playing this game censored as well, so don't judge. That reminds me, once I'm done with this, I'm gonna need to check the artwork library to see if I can get a look at the uncensored version of everything. That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, Chocola is indeed kawaii. I'm looking forward to that. But, so the thing is, I'm playing I'm pretty much always playing 2 games simultaneously. Currently, it's Genshin Impact and DDLC. Now, the thing is, Genshin Impact will most likely not come to an end real soon, but seeing as now the game is devolving more and more into grinding, I could see myself just cutting back on the Genshin streams a bit and just streaming it once in a while. And that would then free up my second stream slot, meaning I could go into multiple games on my list at the same time again. That's currently what I could come up with when it comes to speeding stuff up a bit, you know. Because, as I've said before, Genshin Impact right now, mainly grinding. Then again, I do still have some quests to do, but still. I think I am actually gonna cut back on the Genshin streams a bit. Seems like a decent enough choice. But yeah, I also need to, first of all, before I jump into any new game, I've kind of promised that at the very latest, if one of my stream slots frees up, I'm gonna do Slender at the latest. And it's gonna happen soon. So, still need to go through Slender, The Arrival, I believe it was. Which, from what I know, I should be able to complete in one stream. So, no worries about that. And even if I won't be able to fully complete it, I am gonna get pretty close to completion so far that it's not worth doing a second stream on, I think. So yeah. But other than that, might need to do Nekopara at some point. At some point. Not right now, though. Still have some other stuff to do. Actually, hang on a second. I need to do something real quick. Missed me? I'm back. So, Sayori. Yeah, Sayori. Oh, whoa. Wasn't hitting on anyone, no. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. If anyone asked, I didn't see anything. Just Sayori. And you. Just Blub. Alright, so where were we? Right, Frozen reference. Should I let it go?
Should I let it go?
Let it go. Let it go. I'm not gonna sing this song. Can't believe you just did that. Neither can I, honestly. She giggles sweetly, playfulness laced in her laugh.
Anyway, she was really stuck on what to get Yuri.
Unfollow? Wow, thank you. Thank you for the generous unfollow. I appreciate it. Wouldn't have done it any differently if I were in your position.
There were the obvious choices, like a new pen, a book, or something to do with tea.
Love how Twitch is an asshole? In what regard do you mean this time? I mean, I guess one of the reasons why I couldn't even attempt to sing that song would be because Twitch would ban me. They wouldn't ban me, they would probably just mute that section of the stream, I think. Oh, no notifications? Well, shit. Like, great. So, alright, that's kind of stupid. If you follow someone and they don't send you the notification, that's stupid. I honestly don't know what's going on with Twitch in that regard right now. Fair, but honestly speaking, I'm not having these problems right now. Maybe it's just a select few cases when that happens. I don't know though. Can't say for sure.
She was considering getting her one of those, but she said she wanted to go for something that wasn't so obvious.
Found the darkest poem I ever read? Alright. If you wanna share, feel free. I also had it a few days ago, got a notification when the stream was live for 6 hours already. Well then, I guess Twitch is just being really generous right now with their timing on notifications. Oh yeah, we'll send a notification eventually, don't worry about it. Imagine if you got the notification when the streamer was already done streaming. Or best possible timing, you get the notification, go to the stream, and they're like, alright, that's it, thank you for coming to the stream, goodbye. Horrible timing. Like, seriously, what's wrong with Twitch right now in that case? He was about to end. I guess after 6 hours, that's understandable. I mean, that's twice as long as what I usually stream right now. Who knows, maybe in the future I'm gonna do longer streams again, if I have the time. But right now I feel like about 3 hours is pretty easily manageable for me, so I'm probably gonna stick with that for a while. Said, we started streaming this late, and he was like, what? Wow. Well, I don't know why Twitch wouldn't send the notification immediately, but I guess they're just kind of slow on the uptake sometimes.
She can be really thoughtful when she wants to be.
Oh, and there's the poem. You know what? It's since it's the DLC, might as well read it. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. Am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awake in the morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry, I am not there, I did not die. I think I've heard that poem before, at least the final line that, I do not stand at my grave and cry, I am not there, I did not die. I feel like I've at least heard that somewhere before. Not sure where though. But it definitely does ring some bells, so... Like, bruh. But you gotta admit, while it is kind of dark, it's also a really beautiful poem. About the fact that the people who died are still with you. Like, they're still with you even after their death. It's kind of sweet if you think about it. Well, yeah, it is kind of dark, after all it deals with the topic of death, but still, at the same time, really sweet poem in my opinion. But yeah, I really think that's a really good one, have to admit. Yeah, I got the impression. The look on Yuri's face, man, she really wasn't expecting the lily at all. I'd have thought Natsuki would have just got her a horror book and be done with it.
Well, that's the thing. Natsuki said she likes to surprise people. Once you get past the prickly side, she really has a big heart.
Not exactly hard to have a big heart when... Not exactly hard to have a big heart when you're that small though, is it? Really? Is that how it works? Also, it's true, did not die, I'm just sleeping in my wooden capsule, now leave me alone. Fair enough. Let me rest in peace, goddammit. I'm not gonna be well rested if you're just standing around here. Because I can't sleep if there's people watching.
Code?
It's a joke, it's a joke. Although, please don't tell her I said that.
Only if you buy me chocolate.
That doesn't sound so...
And maybe some cookies.
Anything else? A back massage, a Ferrari, perhaps a holiday cruise to the Caribbean as well. Yes? Actually, no. Holiday cruises are not a good idea right now. Are cruise ships even sailing again? Or are they still kinda... Or is that whole thing still kind of on standstill? I don't know. If they are sailing again, I don't think it's a good idea to go on one right now. Not the best time for it. Although again, I'm not sure if there are even ones that are already touring again. If there are any cruises going on. Not like I actually read up on that stuff. Otherwise I would know probably. But I could definitely go for a back massage. Always. You have to change. If you have the chance to get anything in the world, what would you choose? I'm guessing the world itself is not an option, so anything in the world, I choose the world itself. No, but let's get past that. So anything in the world, what would I choose? That's a really good question, actually. Huh. Also, I'm guessing by anything in the world, we're naturally talking about stuff that actually already exists. Otherwise, that question would be kind of pointless. Because otherwise, that's just what do you dream of one day having? I really gotta put some thought into that, because that's a tough question. There's so much stuff out there. Also, I'm not gonna say something cheesy, something cheesy like to find my soulmate or anything like that, because that's for one too cheesy, and for another, that would imply that there is actually a soulmate for me out there, and we all know there very well might not be. So, gonna go with something of materialistic value. Huh. In that case, might as well go as valuable as possible. What is the most valuable thing on Earth in that case? I know, a very materialistic approach, but come on. Anything else would just be cheesy, as I've said. I don't know. The world's biggest jewel, what do I know? Anything I can sell and make a lot of money. By the way, I'm a little AFK in chat since I'm playing Minecraft. Understandable, understandable. Hope you have... if you ask me, I would choose a car, screw anything else. I want my R34, god damn it. Fair enough, fair enough. Though if you choose the most valuable thing you could get in the world, you could sell it and then buy your car from it and probably have some stuff left over. Which, you see my point? But I guess that also defeats the purpose, I guess. But yeah, I'm playing Minecraft. Single player, multiplayer? Kind of curious. I know I'm asking you right now after you just said that you're gonna be a little bit inactive in chat. How rude of me. And if single player, is it hardcore? Is it normal? Kind of curious myself. After all, since I have streamed Minecraft before on hardcore mode and kind of failed, I'd be interested if someone actually felt up to the challenge. Currently creative, doing random shit with redstone. Oh, some nice testing out with redstone, testing some machinery. I can get behind that, definitely. There's a lot of crazy stuff you can do, and honestly, I'm really no expert with that sort of stuff. Trying new things with redstone, because I like puzzles. That's nice. Like, honestly, I'm really no expert with this stuff. Usually when I build any redstone contraptions, I usually just look up on online tutorials. Like, I can do piston doors. Like, that's fine. I have done secret, hidden doors before in the wall. With, you know, the whole thing. Piston retracts the wall back, then gets retracted to the side, so you can have your clean path going in. That sort of stuff, no problem. That I can make, but anything more complicated than that, I usually need to look up online. Though I do love redstone, just because there's just so much you can do. So much you can do with redstone. It's amazing. Also, someone you usually play with mods. Also understandable. Recently I've been getting back into playing more vanilla Minecraft, but I do also enjoy some good modded plays every once in a while. I need to think what was the most recent mod pack I played. I'm not sure actually. Really not sure. Trying to make an automatic train system. Like with minecarts or actual like full-on machinery like with flying machines. Probably with minecarts that makes more sense. Cars, planes and guns. Oh, those kinds of mods. Interesting. Usually when some of my friends open up a server with mods, it's usually just all kinds of machinery, and it's very complicated, even more so than Redstone, I have the feeling. So whenever I join one of those servers, I usually have no idea what's going on, and just look for whatever stuff you can usually make farms of, and just make a bunch of farms, gather good, nice looking building materials, and work on that, and that's usually it. So just minecarts where the rail tracks automatically switch and shit. Alright, that's, I think, simple enough when it comes to the basic concept, but actually getting it working really well can probably take a little bit of effort. So, that the rails actually know when to switch tracks and all of that stuff. Or have like a central building from where you can control it all. Execution is killing me. You need... Yeah, there's so much circuitry going on. I get that. I definitely do. I'm really looking forward to the upcoming Caves and Cliffs update. That's gonna be interesting because they're gonna introduce wireless redstone. And ooh boy, wireless redstone. That's definitely gonna be something. How much human curiosity plays a big role of finding out things you can do with redstone. Yeah, I mean, just think about this. By now, we have so many more redstone components to use, even before we had any of these very complicated redstone components. Like, I think this was back in the day when we just had redstone dust, repeaters, torches, and of course buttons, levers, and all that stuff. And even back then, someone was able to build a working computer in Minecraft. Honestly, with all the extra components we have now, there's so much you can do. It's really fascinating. And honestly, I wouldn't even know where to begin with these kinds of enormous projects. That's not hard. Well, when you have no clue and see this kind of stuff for the first time, then it is kind of hard. Kind of cheating in my opinion. Why are you saying that? Why, you know how computers work, you know how redstone works. Yeah, I guess. Still, honestly, what's a computer? Yeah, it's made of ones and zeros. That's why it's why you can make it with redstone torches, because every redstone torch can be in one of two states, on or off. And that's the basis on how computers work, and you just need to figure out how to reliably change the active states of the redstone torches. But actually getting it to be usable, yeah. Made a computer with NAND gate, yeah. Could do it in Minecraft. That's fair. Still, when I saw that for the first time, needless to say, I was very impressed. Gonna take way too long. I mean, one way to speed up that whole process is, of course, if you had access to, if you had World Edit installed, you would just need to build the circuitry like once and then copy and paste it and just link it up with each other. That would certainly speed it up, but personally, I haven't really used World Edit ever. I usually do all my building completely by hand. So, but I know World Edit definitely for bigger creative build projects. Something you probably should always have. But I usually like to do my building, even when it comes to doing like proper houses and something that actually sparks creativity. I usually do it all in survival just because I have a tendency to get bored of projects, and actually being able to change things up by going resource farming every once in a while and actually working for your stuff gives me a little bit more motivation to actually put the time into it and complete that sort of stuff. Wow, we got really off topic here, playing a visual novel and talking about Minecraft. Then again, isn't there like a fan-made Minecraft visual novel out there with all the monsters as anime characters? I think that's a thing that exists. Also, no, I have no plans on playing that. Unless you force me to. But even if you force me to, I have enough other stuff, like Nekopara, for example. Game is game, that's all we care about. Fair. Fair. But I think we should get a little bit of progress done again. Just because, after all, we want to make progress, because this game is slowly drawing close to its end, and well, I already know we're not going to be able to make it through today, but still on topic, kind of.
Well, now that you mention it,
you'd be so lucky. What are you gonna have, Sayori? And again, this far into the game and we're still getting new art. I don't think we've ever been in this restaurant before. Up till now. So we've played through 2 entire character routes and are now in the final act of our last character route, and we're still getting new artwork for the background. Some of this stuff is extremely inaccessible. Like, seriously. But I don't mind, it's just more new content. Her eyes whiz over the menu. Given the abundance of cakes, buns, and other sweet foods, I'm not expecting her to reply anytime this decade. Cinnamon buns again?
no, actually, I think I'm gonna try the sponge cake. It looks so soft and delicious.
The genuine excitement on her face is so endearing to see. And to think a girl this adorable is mine. She's mine! I'm not gonna share her. After giving our order to the waiter, can't help but reach across the table and take her hands in mine. She looks a little surprised initially, but soon rubs my hands with her fingers, smiling shyly. You know, that's something I've always loved about you. How adorable you are.
Huh?
Like, even right now, you're getting really flustered, aren't you?
Me? No.
It took me a while to realize my feelings for you. Ever since that tickle fight we had back in September. Where do you find a cow with no legs? That's a setup for a pun, isn't it? Don't know. Care to inform me if that's a setup for a pun here? Because I have no idea. In the ground meat section, of course. Of course. We got a bad pun here, but not to worry, I do enjoy some bad puns every once in a while. After all, I make them too. After all, this title is a bad pun in and of itself. It's not the only puns I know are bad puns, let's be honest here. I'll add that one to my list. Of course, ground meat. I should have known. I should have known! What did you expect? My life is a bad pun. Wow! Well, we have another thing we have in common, eh? I really shouldn't be saying that. I really shouldn't. Like, honestly, I'm sure the people around you honestly don't think that way. Personally, I need to tell myself that all the time, because again, as I said, we have something in common there. I think that way about myself often too. Just gotta tell yourself that there are some people out there who actually care about you. For me, it's actually very easy because I have people coming to my chat and telling me that they really enjoy my content, and that's kind of helping me actually have some positive thoughts about myself, just knowing that there are people who care about me, who enjoy watching my content and stuff like that. That definitely lifts my spirits. People enjoy your content? Who? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, Blob. I remember seeing a look in your eyes. We were in a really, well, awkward position, and you looked at me with a look I'd never seen before.
Yeah, I remember that moment. I had no idea how to react. It was the first time we'd spent time together outside of school in a while. I was really happy that day.
Me too. I guess that was the first day my feelings for you began to bloom. And over the months, those feelings grew stronger. You gave me a bit of food once, and your hands brushed against mine. I remember thinking about how soft your hands felt. Took me totally off guard. And I sniffed your hair. Anyone else remember that stuff? Where we just talking, where our main character was just talking about her smell out of nowhere? Between me and Sayori, I hang out more than... Ouch. Well, no need to get so hung up on all those negative emotions. That's just how it be sometimes. There we go, I can dish out those puns too. Not like we haven't had those exact same puns before.
Ah, so that's why you zoned out. I was wondering why you looked like you were in a trance.
I wasn't the greatest at covering my tracks, was I? And you smell really nice too. There it is! There it is! Ah, he's bringing it up again. Jesus. Like, honestly. Here we go, he's talking about her smell again. Now, I don't know. Now, I've said it, as most of you probably are able to tell, I am not a girl. So I don't know for sure about this stuff. But wouldn't any girl consider it creepy if guys just randomly talked about, your smell? Then again, I guess with the way perfume works, I guess they do kind of pay attention to that stuff. Otherwise, perfume wouldn't sell too well. So I guess complimenting someone on that. But still, I think it would be kind of creepy to just talk about that randomly. Can really hide their gender really well. Well, I guess so. I mean, there's voice changes, right? So you can definitely tell. Who knows? Maybe I've been a girl this whole time, and you'd never know. You'd never know. Could easily be a girl who trained her voice to be super low and then put on a male VTuber. Either trained voice or just voice changer. Then again, most voice changers aren't too good, but I think there are some pretty convincing ones out there. But let's be honest, I think if I were a girl, wouldn't I be streaming as a female VTuber? Because as sad as it is, and this is probably the nature of Sims, but female VTubers generally do a lot better than male ones. Let's be honest here. Hololive, for example, far more popular than Holostars, and even among the independent ones, the more popular ones are usually the female ones. I mean, there are a couple of more popular male VTubers out there, like Roberu from Holostars. He's kind of popular as well. But definitely nowhere near the level of some of the Hololive girls. What I do sometimes, tie my shoes in like a noose. Remind me of my fate. Ouch. Well, I mean, as long as the knot works, right? Oh dear God. Well, but they deserve it. Generally, yeah, they do. They do. Their personalities are really... They have just such lovable personalities and everything. And, like, honestly, it's really amazing. But, yeah. Honestly, lovable personalities is just the main thing you want. How do bots fucking find their way out? I don't know. Let me tell you, between the previous stream and this one, I've actually double checked on the, I've actually copy pasted the name of the website again into my profanity filter, and it still isn't working. So honestly, I have no idea how it's working out. They do have it in there. Why doesn't it work? I think... Does it not recognize words if there's like another letter attached to it? Now, I'm not gonna say the name because that would be giving them free advertisement and they don't need that. But you see how the brackets at the start of the name, there's no space between the bracket opening and the name of the website? Is it not recognizing the word from the profanity filter because there's a bracket attached to it? Is that seriously what's happening? Because the name of the website is in my profanity filter and should get them banned. So I don't know how they find their way around. It's literally in my filter. Once someone says the name of that website, they should automatically be banned. Twitch, why? Actually, I shouldn't fault Twitch for that, because this is entirely Streamlabs' fault in that case. But still, same thing. Why won't it work? Like, honestly, I don't have the slightest idea where the problem lies. I don't know. Blame Twitch, that's more fun. Fair enough, fair enough. Since we're blaming Twitch for everything else as well. Roses are red, violets are blue. Code is a virgin just like me and you. Preach it! Nah. But like, honestly, I think for the main part, I've kind of talked about it now because it was brought up in chat. But generally speaking, let's just avoid them whenever they let's just ignore them, okay? Whenever they show up in the future, let's just try to ignore them as much as possible. Otherwise, they get all, after all, attention is just what they want. And one more thing before I move on from that. These bots are one of the reasons why I don't have Twitch chat showing up on the actual video. Now, I know once the archives are uploaded to YouTube, it's kind of annoying because you can't, because you don't know what the chat was saying during that time. But, well, if I did show the chat in the videos, then again, free advertisement for these stupid bots, and that's fine and that's just stupid. Again, I will eventually integrate Twitch chat into the videos because it's just stupid when no one knows what Twitch chat was actually saying. And I'm talking to Twitch chat and no one actually knows what I'm talking about. That's why I'm usually reading this out loud right now. But still, I'm gonna try to see if I can find... I'm gonna try a little bit further to see if I can find some way around this. And if not, then I guess we're just gonna have to work on ignoring them. You can block the account and delete the message. I mean, I can, but they're always a different account, you know? You know how that works. They have like 10,000 different accounts they use, so blocking one of them won't work. They'll just come back later. And the message will still show up later on, even then. Like, if I were to record Twitch chat, then it would still show up in chat before I'm able to delete it. So I'd rather have it working automatically. But yeah, right now it's stupid. If being gay is being happy, then I'm fucking straight, bro. I mean, same. Oh, alright. So let's get away from that depressing topic of bots and actually get back on track with something more happy, like the game. Don't get it. Because gay is also another word for happy. Right? I mean, it's rarely used for in that context. It's very rarely used in that context, but as far as I know, gay, especially in, it's a little bit more of an old-timey word for happy, I think. But yeah, that's a little bit of wordplay as well. So, talking about her smell. I remember letting that slip when we were carving pumpkins.
That doesn't really make any sense. I hadn't showered that day.
Wow. Really? Alright, so, main character likes it when girls don't shower. Or at least for Sayori. We go on random topics very fast. That happens every once in a while, and honestly, I don't really mind it. After all, I remember having a very long discussion about anime at some point. And I really enjoyed that discussion. It was very fun. But honestly, I wouldn't mind having a discussion like that at some point in the future again. But right now, when it comes to animes I'm watching, I'm kind of busy. I'm currently watching 6 different animes that are running right now. Also, I got recommended to watch The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, because I still haven't watched that. So, watching 6 currently running shows, and then trying to make up on Season 1 of Reincarnated as a Slime, and I believe Season 2 is also currently running. So, that's a lot of stuff for me to watch, so I'm not really sure if I should be talking too much about anime, because I'm just gonna get more and more recommendations, and I wouldn't be able to handle it. Discuss pizza? How about food culture? I mean, pizza falls into that category, so... Should we bring up the very controversial question of pineapple on pizza? Should we discuss that topic? Like, whatever my answer is, half of my viewers are gonna disappear afterwards, right? But I'm gonna say it. I am very much against pineapple on pizza. There, I said it. Now, honestly, I don't mind people who like it. I really don't. If you like it, then you like it. That's fair enough. I won't hold it against you. But personally, I don't really think that's something... No. Do you know that 98% of fish in Japan has some kind of parasitic worms in it? Unfollow and cry on Twitter. Wow. And you're racist. Sure, add that in too. But honestly, let's face it, if it's not a problem if you're racist against everyone, including your own nation. It's when you're selectively racist, that's the problem. As long as you hate everyone equally, no one can hold it against you. Like, oh man, those damn Germans have no sense of humor, how horrible. There. I can make these insults, and by the way, you can too. Honestly, I don't mind that at all. Racist towards humans. There we go. That's what I like to see. I don't know. Maybe it's just a natural scent then. Man, that makes me sound like a real caveman, doesn't it?
At least you're a very handsome caveman.
Aww. Now it's my turn to go red. Finding my weak spot, Sayori grins and opens her mouth, no doubt eager to watch me flail for a change. Thankfully, her moment of opportunity is interrupted by the waiter bringing us our food. Another huge smile appears on her face as the cake is put in front of her. It's really not hard to put a smile on her face, is it? Watching her eat is a sight to behold. It's almost like she's inhaling it, straight into the bottomless pit that is her stomach.
What's the matter, Code? Compliments making you turn red? You know, it was really cute seeing how nervous you were when you warmed up my hands. You were stuttering and everything. And something tells me it wasn't because of the cold.
Guilty as charged.
My master plan worked.
I should have known it was all a ruse. Then again, I got to hold hands with you, so aren't we both winners?
Don't take my victory away from me, meanie.
Not taking it away from you, just sharing it. Is that so wrong? I stick my tongue out at her. I'll give you credit though. The mistletoe plan was pretty flawless. I had absolutely no clue it was coming. Yeah, I didn't either. I remember that in the artwork the mistletoe was like right above me, like right up there. And I didn't know what to do because it was... What do you do when a mistletoe is literally right above you and there's no one around? Should I just go outside and kiss the next person I see? No, you don't do that. That's just too random.
That was so much fun to plan with the girls.
I meant that last message though. That being racist towards human thing. Humans disgust me. I mean, fair is fair. Like, let's face it. Humanity is doing some pretty horrible things to the planet. And while, yeah, it's not like there isn't any attempt at changing it, but honestly, progress towards bettering humanity is going so incredibly slow. It's just, I don't know. Like, honestly. There's still the whole plastic pollution thing going on. I mean, yeah, it's been kind of dialed back. There's none. I mean... almost none. You gotta admit, some changes are actually happening. But again, yeah, it's pretty close to none. Like, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that, I think a lot of people are gonna agree with me that if humanity just disappeared, like, the rest of the world would be a lot better off. Honestly. Sorry, don't see them. Well, I've seen a lot of... Actually, no. A lot of would be a lie. But I've seen some bigger chains, like, switch out some stuff. Like, for example, didn't... And I know this is just one example, and I'm sure there's a lot worse stuff out there, but didn't McDonald's start switching out their plastic stuff for more paper or cardboard stuff? Like, they completely phased out plastic straws for a start, so you can't say there's no change. At least some bigger corporate chains are working on some minor changes to make the world at least slightly better, but not a lot. Not a lot, let's face it. And yeah, for sure, world would be better off. We are nature's biggest mistake, legit. I mean, humanity after a while just got too smart, and that's a problem for the rest of the world. But yeah, you can't say there's no change, because after all, I just told you one minor change that happened. One. So it's not like there's none. Smart got so smart we became dumb again. Well, I mean, that's one way to view it. How we are on topic of food chain, even if we are dumb. Yeah, we are on top. Humanity very much on the top, at the top of the food chain. I mean, it's... There we go. Snap my neck a bit. I mean, it's not like there aren't any animals that would eat humans, but humans definitely have the advantage because of machinery, weaponry, all that kind of stuff. Internet made people just not want to use not use their brain. Yeah. Like, we're kind of devolving right now because we're relying on, well, machinery to do a lot of work for us. Because one thing with getting smart is you're gonna get, if you can figure out that you can make processes easier by using machines. Then you're gonna get lazy because you think, well, I don't have to do that anymore. And then when you get lazier, naturally, you're gonna lose some of those natural skills. And that's kind of what's happening, I guess. One day, only one nation will be on this planet, and then we'll be reaching peak of discovering space. Well, that is if that happens. Like, you really think that all nations will unite on this planet? Like, honestly, that's just... With all the different cultures out there, I find that very unlikely that that's actually gonna work out. Because a lot of people... You gotta face this, a lot of people are don't want change. And bringing all those different cultures together would definitely cause some stuff to happen. Peak of Smartness is literally a decade or more ago. Maybe. It's not if it will happen. Well, you can always hope, I guess. Can always hope. Who knows, maybe humanity will die out before it happens. In that case, you're wrong.
That was so much fun to plan with the girls. You felt so bad, but Natsuki and Monika were all for it. You looked absolutely terrified when you saw the mistletoe.
Well, duh. It was nerve-wracking enough when we almost kissed before the others arrived. And then I had to do it with 3 other people watching. That plan almost backfired on you, though.
Huh?
Well, it was your first kiss too, right?
Oh, yeah. Although I had advice from Monika beforehand.
Maybe, I mean, the great photo store. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta be cautious here about extinction. You never know. You never know when it'll happen. Who knows, maybe, I mean, most likely, if humans are gonna go extinct, it's most likely gonna be because of humanity itself. But there's always the possibility of, like, meteorites. Or any other extinction events happening. But the most likely scenario is humanity is gonna be its own downfall. On how to kiss someone?
Yep. I didn't know you were meant to close your eyes.
I stare at her. Even I knew that. I bet Monika had to teach you a lot, didn't she? Did you have to practice with Monika? Did you practice? Not per se? What do you mean? Like, when it comes to extinction? Hurricane category 7 or something like it? Well... Probably gonna die because of the next ice age or something. Also possible. Then again, if we die of technically, if humanity dies out because of natural disasters, wouldn't that also partially be because of human negligence? After all, with all the technology that exists right now, people should be able to prepare for that kind of stuff. At least somewhat. So, technically, even any other natural disasters would be kind of related to human negligence in that case. No? Absolutely not. Look at COVID. Yeah, absolutely not. There's nothing happening because of human negligence right now. Oh, I don't need a face mask. I can walk around in public. Absolutely. Were we prepared? No. Well, I mean, we weren't prepared, but we could have been handling it better. Let's face it. Could have been handling it a lot better. But, again, so many idiots in the world that you can't do anything about that sort of stuff here. So, global warming is just speeding up the process, and there's a lack of seeds of plants. Yeah, that's needed very much. Good at solving problems, but not avoiding them. That's human nature. Won't prepare for something that is not here. True enough, true enough. Only prepare for face your problems when they actually arise. Like, oh, well, I mean, it's as long as you can kind of see your problems coming as they approach you and you're able to react in time, fair enough. But with like the pandemic, you could definitely see that preparations, not that many in place, but there were definitely measures that could have been taken to avoid it being too bad. And there were just a lot of people who decided not to follow these regulations. And that kind of worsened it. We had a lot of pandemics, a lot of worse pandemics. Plague, for example. Like, well, again, like which plague is the question in that case. But wasn't there like always a plague in like the 20s of every year, like 1920s, wasn't there something, and the 1820s? Wasn't that always the case? Like, I don't remember exactly how that worked out, but wasn't there always like around that range a big plague going on? Black Death, polio, Ebola, just naming a few. Yeah.
I'm not legally obliged to answer that.
I burst out into laughter.
Hey!
Sorry. Just trying to picture how that conversation went down. Did you ask Monica how to kiss someone? Or were you meant to put your hands while you do it?
No, I didn't. I kinda wanted to, though. I had no idea what to do, to be honest, and I was scared that I'd mess it up. You know, it being your first kiss and all. And the more I thought about it, the worse I felt that I put you in a really awkward situation.
It's really okay. I enjoyed the kiss after all. Plus it was my first one as well, so I was hardly a pro.
Really?
Really. And you know what they say? Practice makes perfect, right? Are you gonna practice now?
Very smooth, Code.
An hour or so later, we've both wound up in my living room. Lying on the sofa, Sayori cuddled up next to me. Content as can be.
You know, now that we're actually together, what are we meant to do?
I have no clue. You're my first girlfriend after all.
Don't get me wrong, it's really nice to just cuddle up together. But when you think about what couples do together, what comes to mind?
I have to pause and actually think about this. Close to extinction, like the First and Second World War, and closest we've ever been Cold War. Yeah, I guess so. Also, let's go, yeah. Booby reveal, are you... Yes, I was just gonna say, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I mean, this is happening now, right? It happened with Yuri, it's happening here. Let me just quickly check into the settings again. I have a habit of doing that when the need arises. It is very much enabled. I'm sorry to say, but you won't be seeing any bare chest. My apologies. But that's just how it has to be. So I don't get removed. I don't want to get banned from Twitch. Dislike. You know what? I'm kind of curious about something. Should I, and this is entirely just a question here, should I, once I'm done with this game, go to this... Thank you, someone, I was about to say it. Once I'm done with this game, should I go back and review and look for the nude scenes with disabled censoring and just post them on Discord real quick for like, I don't know, 5 minutes or something? Review. Yes, review. I mean, might as well. Just gotta announce it like, hey, so I'm gonna post some stuff over in the DDLC channel for a moment. It's gonna get removed later on, but please, if you're among the faint of heart, don't come in for a moment. No live stream it on Discord. I mean, Like, our males are so crazy for something that... Well, again, for now, we're gonna see everything censored, so... That's, not happen. So we're not gonna see that stuff right now. Wait until I'm done with this game, and then I'll actually do that. Just our nature, boys. Exactly. Just our nature. So, once I'm done with this game, which is probably gonna be like the end of next stream, if I had to guess. If I forget about it, please remind me to do that over on Discord. Have to pause and actually think about this. Like, go on dates? No, we've already been going on dates. Think a step further, dude. Then everyone prepare for a report button on Discord. Thought tonight. Sorry, buddy, sorry. I want to do all the scenes at once, and I think, yeah, not gonna happen tonight. Sorry about that. But because if I did it tonight, I would probably do just the Sayori scene and that's it. But I want to do everything at once in that case. Which, by the way, I don't think Natsuki even had one of those special scenes. I think it was just Yuri so far, and now probably Sayori. But Natsuki didn't even have one. What do you mean, don't like female? So you don't like female? What? Huh? What? Don't like female code? Why not? What? Who? How and what and why and... By the way, out of curiosity, wanna watch Nekopara uncensored? Oh no. I couldn't be streaming that on Twitch, definitely. That would be a little bit of a problem. The games, but still need to play them. I still need to get them if I want to play them, so I think a couple of steps ahead. But speaking of female code, which we brought up earlier, I don't know. Would you be interested in seeing a female version of me eventually? I don't think I have any interest in doing anything of that caliber, because as we all know, I'm not the most convincing female. I don't know if that would even work out like at all. Probably just a very stupid idea. Tell me a sign. Make your boobs huge. I'm gonna think about it, okay? No promises though. No promises. Which I guess we technically just did at the cafe. Sorry, Sayori, I'm really just as clueless as you are. I don't think she's clueless. I think she's making a serious inquiry from you to see if you wanna do stuff. I'll pay you! Oh no. That's it. In order to get all the Sims in the world to donate to me, I need to become female. I figured out the secret formula. Then again, it wasn't so secret anyway. Alright.
That's alright. I guess we do have all the time in the world to figure it out.
OnlyFans code, let's go. Oh dear god, setting up an OnlyFans, what's next? Going on all the platforms. Next stop, Chatterbait. Gonna rival Melody. No, let's not go that far. To be honest, I'm perfectly happy just to cuddle up together. You're gonna make all the money somehow? Impossible. Right, I know rivaling Melody is impossible. If that's what you're talking about. Melody is too good, yeah, exactly. No chance in hell. But like, go for a casual second place. Like Delphine. Oh no. And suddenly we're talking about that stuff. Like, honestly. Sure you will win? Yeah, absolutely right. Leave it to me. I'll take care of it. Gonna be #1 on every single platform in the world. Be it Chatterbait, Twitch, YouTube, you name it. There we go. It's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Just being with you no matter what we're doing makes me happy.
Aw.
Oh, I'm actually getting lightheaded right now. Oh no, give me a sec to recollect myself here. Oh god. You have moderator, excellent. You have Nitro on Discord for live. Do you have a stroke? Bro, yeah, I definitely had a stroke just there. Alright. Happens sometimes. Well, but I have fully recovered. Just a casual system crash in the old noggin.
That's how I feel with you too, actually.
Does that mean I can cancel the romantic getaway to Paris then? She pokes me in the sides. I don't want to be on Reddit, please. No one's forcing you to. No one is forcing you to.
But France is the romance capital of the world.
How much money have you got to spare, Sayori?
Does that include pocket money I spent years ago?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe -200 yen then.
Well, unless the planes are operated by really nice tired hamsters, I don't think we'll be going to France anytime soon. Is that a reference I'm not getting? Damn broke, yeah. That's why she's coming out to me. She wants that money. She knows we're a simp. She's gonna drain us.
I really want a hamster.
Why?
What do you mean why? To pet.
What would you call it?
Stewart.
Why? 'Cause of that movie?
Yep.
You know that Stuart Little was a mouse and not a hamster, right?
What's the difference?
Hamsters taste nicer?
Is it bad that that actually makes me laugh?
It means your humor is like mine, so take that as you will.
That's definitely not a good thing then.
Don't make me push you off the couch.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh? I've had a better idea. I sit up and without hesitation begin to tickle her mercilessly. Call him emergency food the hamster, right? That's a reference I get. And classic Sayori as usual. Also TJ Brown, hi, welcome. Nice to see you. Nice to have you around here. But yeah, classic Sayori. Being a typical airhead thinking about food. Cute stuff and food. Crunchy snack bar. Wow, that's going a little bit far. Was always here. Just lurking then in that case probably. Which is fair. Again, I get that. I usually do that too. I sit up and without hesitation begin to tickle her mercilessly. The effect is instant. Sayori immediately begins squirming and laughing uncontrollably.
No, not this again. That's so unfair. You didn't even give me a chance.
I just never speak. That's how sneaky I am. Very sneaky. We got a ninja here. Sneaky ninja going on. That face. That's like... I don't know what it is about that face, but it's really cute. It's so simplistic, just replacing the eyes like that and suddenly it looks cute. If I remember correctly, last time it was you who initiated, so here's a taste of your own medicine. No, weep. Sugandis? Oh no, I just realized what that is. Sugandis nuts. Yeah. And there it is popping up in chat, yeah. I realized that one way too late, and now I feel very embarrassed. I feel very embarrassed for realizing that so late. I am an idiot. Go ahead, feel free to laugh at me. Share a good laugh at my expense. She's writhing on the couch, blue eyes shimmering with tears from her involuntary laughter.
Okay, I'm sorry for what I said about your humor. Please just stop.
As I am a merciful soul, I obeyed ever so slightly, just to give her a chance to catch her breath. Bad move. Sayori lunges forward, pinning beneath her. This bout of unexpected dexterity totally catches me off guard. With a flump, my body sinks onto the opposite end of the couch. So, is Sayori a top, or are we a top, or are we both tops? In which case, this is gonna be awkward to figure out how we're handling this. Because suddenly she's on top. We're probably gonna have to take turns here. Jacket is too big for Sayori. Kinda? Which is curious, because her school uniform is too small for her. She wastes no time in dishing out some cold revenge, and within seconds my laughter and squirming has replaced hers entirely. Oh, damn, I did not expect you to be able to do that. She brings her face closer to mine, making sure I can see her how smug she is. Got him, and I see a clip popping up. You're gonna need to watch that later. God damn that face. Well, Sayori being Sayori, I mean, usually you see that face more on Natsuki, right? The squinty the eyes pop up on Natsuki far more frequently. I don't think they ever pop up on Monika or Yuri, but they do definitely pop up on Sayori every now and then, and definitely a lot on Natsuki. Really, that clip? Well, gotta check out what exactly I... Oh, wait, got him. I can already tell from the title what that was. I can tell. Gonna need to check it later anyway. That's like, what, my third clip? Well, so congratulations. Just by that, this clip has landed in the top 3 clips on the channel. Applause for you, hooray. Always make the clip titles good. She brings her face closer to mine, making sure I can see how smug she is. Which actually gives me an idea. Darting forward, I plant a desperate kiss on her lips. Unlike with our previous kisses, this time my tongue is involved, slowly pressing against her top lip. Wow. The effect is immediate. Her hands go from trying to tickle me to slowly linking around the back of my head. As the kiss deepens, she slowly pushes me back down into the couch. Her body falls with mine. After a few seconds, I'm lying down with her body directly on top of mine. Alright, Sayori is top. We're bottom. Alright, fair. Damn, perf. This is escalating now, guys. Alright, so we know Sayori top, we're bottom. Fair enough. I think with Yuri it was the other way around, pretty much. But, I mean, I guess Sayori is a little bit more assertive than Yuri, let's face it. So, MC, kind of that middle ground, can play both ways. My body's going wild, trying to process exactly what is going on. I only intended for the kiss to distract her, but it's ignited some kind of urge in both of us. Was horny all day. Thanks for... Well, time to channel all the horny energy. Because now we're talking about urges. Very deep urges. Our deepest urges. Her body feels so warm against mine, and with a sudden jolt, I am very aware of a part of Sayori, namely 2 parts, that are pressed up against my chest. Oh no. How horrible. How could I be aware of those parts? It's happening, guys. I think this is it. Get your OWOs and UWOs out into chat now, because we're gonna be feeling them all here. All the OWOs and UWOs. Now's the time for it. Too young to witness this. Oh no. That's the beauty of censoring. Avert your eyes. Needless to say, the atmosphere's entirely changed. Neither of us know how to react. The silence continues on, with each passing second feeling like hours. We have the house to ourselves, her body's pressed on top of mine, and there's some kind of primal instinct stirring within the both of us. Enough to understand this? Nah. Yeah. Don't understand 2D. Alright, guys, I guess this is happening now. Let me talk about this again. That I think this, at least in the censored version, it's safe. Even though we're gonna be seeing a lot of bare skin, Twitch so far hasn't reacted to the Yuri part, and I think that part is by now so old it's about to get deleted because of age. YouTube has also not reacted to it at all. So I think since they're not entirely nude and there's still an underwear in the censored version, I think we should be entirely fine. The only thing I can see happening is that on YouTube I might eventually have to age restrict it, or YouTube is gonna age restrict it for me. But right now, none of this stuff is age restricted, even though we know exactly what's happening. And that's all thanks to some underwear. Let's see if it works out the same here. I open my eyes. Sayori? Underwear? Pantsu? Exactly. Also, by the way, what color do you think she wears? We already know Yuri wears black, which I guess we could have seen it coming. I'm guessing she wears white pantsu. Definitely. Why are we guessing pantsu colors? I don't know, it just felt like it. I think she's gonna be wearing white. Or she's gonna be wearing ones with patterns on it. Like, I don't know. Like striped ones. Or heart patterns. They're either gonna be white or have some kind of pattern on it. One of those two things. That's all I can see coming. Put bets on, boys! Let's go! So, between the pattern... I am gonna go for patterns. Like, maybe some sort of ladybug panties or heart panties, what do I know? Yo, gonna lurk. Man, you came right at the worst time, I feel like. Things are getting interesting right now. Polka dots, like, black dots. Fair enough. Good guesses so far. Oh no, I'm curious. Red striped? Maybe blue stripes. Blue and white. That's, I think, pretty basic. Alright, everyone locked in their guesses? Let's see if it happens. Okay, she hastily climbs off me. No, don't ruin the moment.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay. It just kinda happened.
I got no brown. Oh no, where's this going now? Also, Sayori, no, you're ruining the moment. We want to see it happen. Don't go away. Come back. Sayori. Yeah.
Anyway.
No pantsu. Oh. So she's pulling the aqua.
I had a lot of fun today, Code.
Yeah, but we could have more fun.
It's a shame school starts tomorrow, though.
I was hoping you wouldn't remind me. And we'll be getting the result of our December exams back. January could go one of two ways. Fuck school. Blue or red striped. I definitely think it's probably gonna be the blue-white stripe pattern. Waifu over school, definitely. Also, Sayori, please, why do we have to stop here? You're just lying on top of me. We both felt something going on here. This was the perfect moment. Why? Why are you ruining this?
We'll be fine, I think.
Only one way to find out. Anyway, it's getting late. Want me to walk you home?
Sure.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait to get our answer to our important question. I guess it's gonna have to wait. We got blue ball, definitely. And here we are, back in class, like nothing ever happened. Man, the holidays were really... the holidays really whizzed by in a flash. Seeing Sayori in the mornings really makes a huge difference to how I perceive the school day. Am I a morning person now? Maybe she really is my sunshine. Just like her poem. She's really made me mushy, hasn't she? Wonder what Mom would think. Psst. Morning, Emmy. Good Christmas break? Oh, it's Emmy. Bruh, straight up scam. You never know, it might happen later on. Also, Emmy, hi. You're another person who I never quite figure out what the voice was.
So, did it work?
I think it was like that. It was like annoyingly high-pitched. Where's the boobs? They're gone. They slipped out of our grasp. Huh?
Sayori, are you guys together yet?
Going straight in, I see.
Well, are you?
Yeah, we are. Also, is the voice is my voice annoying enough for her? I think it's very annoying. Like, I can't go higher pitch without hurting my throat, probably. And I see a link popping up here. Not sure if I want to click it right now. You know what? You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna mute it just in case. Just in case I see something that would mute my stream again, or worse. Annoying enough for a female VTuber. Fair enough. I guess I managed to make it annoying enough in that case. Now let's see what you just sent. Is it gonna be a rickroll? Please don't rickroll me. Please don't rickroll me. Please don't rickroll me. Please don't rickroll me. Kinetic Sand ASMR? What is going on here? I'm... Why suddenly the ASMR? Have you die? While going a bit far. Nah, just kidding. Suddenly ASMR. But for real, F off. Yeah, that's fair. I love you, but fuck off. Like in a kind way. Like, go screw yourself, but honestly, I care about you. But not so much that I would screw you, so screw yourself, so I don't have to do it. I still care about you, but not that much, you know. And there we go, that's enough weirdness for now, let's keep going. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we are.
I knew it. Are you go?
Well, I think that's everyone. As the last student makes their way to their desk, Sakurai puts down the register and stands at the front of the class. Did you watch it? I just clicked on it, so it was ASMR, and I was thinking that I don't think now is a good time to watch ASMR because I'm trying to get on with the game. But alright, I'll watch a little bit into it. Let me mute it again just in case. It's good. Alright, ASMR. 5 minutes, I'm not gonna watch the entire thing, by the way. Damn it, it is... Alright. I was kind enough, I was quick enough to avoid it the first time. I was able to avoid the Rickroll, and then I jumped back into it and fell for it. Damn it, I avoided it the first time. Like, I should have just quit when I was ahead. I shouldn't have jumped back in. This is entirely my mistake. How horrible. No one escapes ASMR, boy. Alright. Alright, you got me. You got me. Fair's fair. And there's really no way you could see it coming, because from the title and the video, you wouldn't know. Until the audio actually kicks in, and then... Oh no. I should have paused it and read the comments. Maybe there was some sort of clue in there. That was one way I could have avoided it. Other than, you know, just refusing to watch it. Sayori puts down the register and stands in front of the class. Hope everyone had a good break. So that's the second time I've been gotten this stream. First with the bad wordplay. Now with the Rickroll. So that's twice. 2 different things. I swear, if I get one more stupid thing that I fall for, like, I'm gonna be extra careful now. What's next? Am I gonna get gnomed? No, that meme died out long ago. The Rickroll is still going strong, but the get gnomed thing died out, so I don't think I have to worry about that. That was so weird when it was popular. Oh, no, I'm not falling for some stupid wordplay again. You know Ligma, right? Huh? Who's Joe? Yeah. Bruh, these are so old. Yeah, like that stupid chain you can make. That stupid chain. Like, oh, you know Ligma, right? Oh, what's Ligma? Oh, it's a very bad disease. Joe caught it recently. Who's Joe? Yeah, he's the guy who recently went to SawCon. Like, you could really chain that if you wanted to. But you could get anyone at any stage of that chain. But yeah. Not falling for it again. Not falling for any of that stuff again right now. I know I just named a lot of that stuff, but that's not because I'm falling for it, that's because I'm pointing it out. That's a weak, lukewarm murmur. Yeah, that's true, that's true. There are definitely more popular ones out there. Come on, guys, you've got it easy. Your exams were before the break. I used to teach at a school that had January exams. At least they had a reason to be so unenthusiastic about returning. Got 2 strokes in 10 minutes. Breaking records. Ooh, no. Oh, by the way, is this gonna be another bad? You're a game dev. And like... Where are you going with this? I'm curious. You're searching for new games, right? I mean, I have a list of games, so it's not like I'm actively searching for them. I still have many games on my list, but... Only just beginning one, though. But like, if you're a game dev, like honestly, playing a game... just beginning one? Oh, sad. No, honestly, like, even if you're just beginning one though, so I'm assuming it's gonna take a while for you to get somewhere. But honestly, if it's like someone from the community, I'd gladly try it out. Like, honestly. I'd definitely be curious to see what kind of work people in my community are actually putting into stuff. After all, it's not like I'm entirely unfamiliar with game making myself. As I've talked about a while ago, that little bit of effort I put into making a Pokemon fan game that I kind of fell off of and didn't really continue much. That's a thing that still exists. After all, I used the I used the sprites I made for it for my notification, so it's not like it went entirely to waste, right? Not like it went entirely to waste. Posted in Discord. Alright, that's fair. So, I'm guessing... when you post it, I'll try to give it a go on one of my streams. But not before I do Slender, because that's the highest one on my list right now, because I promised to play it. Because it's kind of... And I know it's a little bit late, because it's supposed to be my 50 follower special, and we're like at 60 followers now. So I know I'm late. But I'm still kind of hoping it'll go on sale, you know? That would certainly help out. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be happening before I play any other game. Okay. Anyone got anything cool for Christmas?
Yeah, Mom finally caved and got me a new pair of running sneakers.
Practical for sure. A friend of mine got me a plant. I'm not sure what it is about me that screams flower man, but hey, life's full of surprises. Anyway, given I was supposed to start the lesson 5 minutes ago, let's begin, shall we? Normally, I'd eat outside when it comes to lunchtime. Given how cold it's gotten recently, the outdoors doesn't particularly appeal to me right now. Promise from now on that every video I send a link in here or on Discord, 100% any... Ooh. In that case, I'm definitely gonna be cautious with links. Remember that time when when links actually got your message deleted? And then I removed that because it wasn't really doing anything. Because the only people sending links were actual viewers, and the bots actually weren't sending links. They were just spacing it out so that it wouldn't get recognized as a link. Yeah, I remember those times. And now, I disabled it because it didn't work anyway. It only worked on like legitimate viewers who tried to send in a link, and the bots just got past it anyway. So it was entirely worthless. A lot of students opt to just eat in their homeroom, especially as the temperatures drop outside. The club room is also a viable choice, and luckily is always free around lunchtime. Over the Christmas break, we suggested eating there in the club room, and despite Monica saying she couldn't make any promises, the decision was pretty much universally agreed on. Just found out that you wrote a poem. Which one are you talking about specifically? Like the one over on Discord, or the one on the most recent DDLC upload on YouTube? Because the one on Discord is basically because I just, you know, was happy to jump into Galaxy Life Reborn when I found out it was a thing. And it just came to me, and it didn't really fit under a DDLC video, so I just, yeah. Yeah, that one. Honestly, that just came out of nowhere. A couple of ideas coursed through my head, and I was like, you know what? Let's just make one. Why not? Yeah, nostalgia just hits you, definitely. It definitely does. Another reason why I thought I might as well write a full poem is because I usually just have my poems in the descriptions on the YouTube videos, meaning that I don't really post too much in the DDLC Discord. In the Discord tab, and I figured that would be the perfect opportunity to do so. Then again, what else was there? There has yet to be a single message in the Genshin portion of the Discord. I guess that's just not too much to talk about. With general discussions, I guess that's where most people would go. And DDLC, since we share poems, that's another reason why there's gonna be some writing in there. And for Genshin, if you don't have something to talk about specifically about the game, then there's not really much you can talk about on that on that section. So yeah, I guess that's why that is currently a little bit empty. Who knows? You could post your user IDs or something in there. Maybe I could add you at some point. I don't think I have added anyone over on Genshin, so anyone who plays it, feel free. I mean, I'm not that far into the game compared to some others, but yeah, sure. Can't say anything, but it's good. Yeah, not a professional. Again, I always say the same too. I always say the same. One thing I realized after rereading it is that I think it was either the final or the last or the second to last paragraph of it, where after rereading it, I realized that I kind of used the word die twice in that. Like, what was it? As as dying suns appear to what was it? Something about dying suns and as they appear to die. So I used the word dying twice in there, and it's kind of bugging me now that I reread it. But that's just, can't avoid it. Also, it's not like it's a bad thing. But if I still would have preferred to find some kind of synonym for it instead. But it still worked, so whatever. With my stomach gurgling, I make my way over. You and Natsuki are already there by the time I arrive. While they're not exactly best friends or anything, their friendship is much less shaky than it was 3 months ago. I could tell that Natsuki's thoughtfulness really touched Yuri. Hey guys! Romeo himself has arrived?
Natsuki. Afternoon, Code.
I guess, why did I add it? Mate and Fate poem. I mean, blockade made me too. Yeah, blockades can be annoying sometimes, it happens. Now hang on, before I do anything else, I need to rehydrate my throat real quick. There we go, because now I need to do more voices again. Okay, so don't expect much, but if you search the trailer for Ice Walls, Ice Walls outcome, you should find a buggy trailer for a broke game. Well, I think I should definitely check that out then. Anyone playing LoL? As in, I'm gonna guess League of Legends. That's the only game I can think of that actually goes by that. And no, I don't actually play it. I've seen a friend of mine play it, and generally it looks interesting, but I don't know, it would probably take a lot of effort getting into it, because I don't know. Also, it would probably, if I actually got into that game, it would probably take up a huge portion of my time, and I'm already wasting enough time as it is. And really toxic if you're a beginner. Well, all the more reason to avoid getting into it for now. Who knows? Maybe I'll check it out for like one session or something. That is, actually, does it cost something? Is LoL a free-to-play game where you pay for skins and stuff, or does it cost something from the get-go? Don't even know that much about it, to be fair. But if it's like free from the get-go, maybe I might check it out at some point. But that's all I can really say. It's a free game, alright. The grammar is bad AF. Really? Like all the toxic people there. But the most toxic ones are usually the ones with the worst grammar. Yeah, the players. Monika's not here yet? It's not much of a surprise, is it? You know, given how she has like 5 million extracurriculars going on? The door swings open and Sayori walks through, a cheery smile on her face.
Hey! I'm so glad we all decided to eat together for lunchtime.
So close though. There we go, another clip. So with this stream we have officially doubled the number of clips on my channel. Congratulations! It happened. And yeah, they say I have you and other things, yeah. You didn't read the... Sorry, did I read it in multiple? Did I say ice walls instead of ice wall? In which case, I apologize. That might have just been a stupid mistake. My sincerest apologies. You know what? To make it up to you. Hang on a second. Let me mute that real quick. Otherwise this is gonna get annoying. So what was it? Ice wall. Alright. The thing is, when I search it up, it's recommending it. Damn it! You damn fool! Why did you? I did fall for it again. Also, when I say you damn fool, I'm mainly talking about myself. I'm dead. Alright, I'm back. Never mind, I'm dead. Please just kill me. End my suffering. Yeah, you feel free to laugh. It's just a laugh at my expense. I mean, I can handle that. But ouch. You know what? The shame is too much for me. Goodbye. See you on the other side. Hey. Hello. Hey. Alright, I'm back. Enough wallowing in shame. Not swallowing, by the way, wallowing. I'm... Anyway, that's... Yeah, now we have 3 goals for ourselves left. No, you don't, because I am still here. I've been lurking beneath the screen, and I have returned. Wait, let me order you a rope. Why, thank you ever so much for that. Alright, girls. I am here. I am still alive. Even though that was some... even though I definitely had to swallow my pride for that joke right there. Get it? Yes, I am carrying on those jokes here. And... I hate myself. Are you talking to someone or to me? Because my age, currently secret. Both. Well, who would I be if I publicly shared my age? Probably just a lot of people are around who do that, but you know, let's keep it wrapped in mystery for a while. Keep you guys guessing. Not that I'm gonna acknowledge any guesses, but still. Or are you just asking to see if I'm legal? Because you usually only ask that of female VTubers.
Looking back, I'm kinda surprised no one suggested it earlier.
Well, it's a new year and a new start. We all we need now is. Once again, the door swings open and Monica waves at us, an apologetic smile on her face.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's Monica. Help me, vocal cords. You can do this.
Sorry. I had so much stuff to sort out. My teacher was talking to me about university applications.
Already? But your second year of high school isn't even over yet? Monica sighs and wearily rubs her temples, pulling out her food.
Yeah, I know it's stressful, to say the least. Plus, I'm getting the results of my December exams back soon.
Prepare for a bottle of water. I mean, I'm still kind of hydrated. Also, Assassin Ducky, hi, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? How did your last stream go after I left? I don't know how much longer you streamed. I hope you had a good time so far. For whatever was left of your stream. Went well? Alright. Glad to hear that. More people doing ASMR? Why? Because my Monica voice is whispering mainly? No, I only got rickrolled once, but I fell for two very, very low-hanging fruit puns that many people pull on streamers, and I can't believe that happened. Want to make it a third? I'd rather not, honestly. I'd really rather not. I've already made a fool of myself 3 times right at this stream, at least. And you streamed yesterday, in that case I probably missed it. How was my day? Well, pretty average, I'd say. Pretty average. Nothing too much out of the ordinary. Mainly catching up on a couple of anime series. Like usually, the thing is when you that so many of them just drop on the same day. When they drop their new episodes all on the same day, that's just today, for example, like the final thing I watched today was like the newest episode of ReZero, which don't want to talk about that in case there's some people here who haven't watched it. Don't want to talk too much about it, so just in case, don't want to spoil anyone. But it was definitely interesting to see all that stuff going on this time. Seeing some backstory on a very nice character who I really enjoyed in Season 1. Not gonna talk too much about who it is, just in case, you know, some people don't. As I said, some people might not have watched it. But yeah. Already at 3, let's go 4. Yeah, 3 times of embarrassment. 2 times bad puns and 1 rickroll, right? That's it. Let's go 4, but first we need to make him forget what I just typed. Naturally, his code's brain. Yes, I know. I can't seem to remember anything for long. Goldfish brain in action here. Alright, I think I already read that line. Even if I didn't, I'm just gonna ignore it.
Don't worry, Monica. I'm sure you've done just fine. You worked so hard.
I'm inclined to agree. You're a model student and I know how much effort you put into your studies. Monica smiles at their efforts, but doesn't look wholly convinced.
Oh, now that we're all here, I should tell you that we don't have a club meeting today. There wouldn't be much point, given none of us have any poems to share. We can hold a session tomorrow, though, if you guys are interested. I know we didn't hold too many last semester, and that's on me. Sorry, I had a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm down for a meeting tomorrow. I'm probably a little rusty, so this will be a good chance to get back into it. I turn to Sayori. We could write one together if you like. I'm still not as good as you, so this could be a good way to learn.
Ooh, that could be really fun tonight.
Yep. Are you even talking? Like when I'm doing the Monica voice? I know it's barely audible. I know, it's so quiet. Also, here come the tentacles. Also, right, Assassin Ducky, might as well mention this. I am not sure if you've noticed, but even if I don't always make it to your streams, you're on my auto host list. So when you go live, even if I'm not around, I'm still gonna be hosting you. So there you go. It's definitely not gonna be anything like a raid because people aren't naturally gonna be on the channel, but still. Tentacles should be banned. Wow. Why would you ban tentacles? How horrible. Especially, why would you ban tentacles when you have 4 perfectly good anime girls to use them on? Anyway, also Fallen Nina, hi, welcome to the stream. I think it's been a very long time since you showed up, right? But you've been here before, if I remember correctly. They're gonna debate over tentacles, you sure? Oh no, let's actually not debate about tentacles too much here. We're gonna scare away anyone who comes to join us now. And once I figure it out, I'll do the same, like the auto host. Thanks, really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. No, I must. No, I almost. Alright, I don't think you were going for that joke, because there's a better way to set it up. It's almost the joke, I know. It's almost. But there's a difference between being a master debater, as in debating, and being good bait, and being a master at that. Could do it way better, but even if it's the way you did it, it was a little bit better. It was disguised a little bit better, but it wouldn't have worked quite as nicely as the more common one. But it definitely would fly a little bit more under the radar. Still, I after all the stuff that happened early on, I kind of put my guard up a little bit here. Literally too impatient. Yeah, I kind of have my guard up a bit now. So I don't think I'll fall for that so quickly again. I hope. Watch me be proven wrong in like 10 seconds. Yep. Well, that's the 2 lovebirds sorted. Works for me. But I want to keep the streak on. I guess. The problem is if you're too desperate to keep the streak, then you're gonna just increase my defenses. What doesn't get me makes me stronger. And you're not gonna get me again so soon. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow then.
She finishes writing something down in her planner. And there's my throat. She finishes writing something down in her planner. I also noticed that she's using the pen Yuri got her for Christmas. Yeah, I know it's bad. Well, who knows? Maybe by next time I'm already gonna have forgotten every single one of these and gonna fall for them all over again. Who knows? You're gonna bait me out. You're a master at that, aren't you? Right? I'm not even gonna say it. You know the joke. We've made the joke before. He finishes writing something down, yep. Judging by the shy smile on Yuri's face, it's safe to say that she's also noticed. Monica suddenly stands up, swiftly packing away her food containers.
Wait, you're leaving so soon? Yeah, I can't really stick around. Need to talk to my parents about the whole university thing. They've been hounding me ever since exam season started.
Yeah, you know what? I am actually gonna hydrate. Because Monica's voice, as always, is the biggest threat to me. The biggest threat ever. Vocal cords restored. Continuing where we left off. Also finished the fan art. Oh, I'm really curious about that. It would be a lie to say I forgot about it. I've literally been thinking about it because that's gonna be, as you put it, my first fan art. And needless to say, I'm very excited to see that. Like, I don't want to get my hopes up too much. Because if you have your hopes up too much, you're gonna be let down eventually. That's just how it works. So I'm trying to keep my expectations as low as possible so I can get blown away even more. But yeah, I'm really curious now. I still think it's very sweet that you actually made a fan art. I honestly, until you brought it up, I was like, yeah, no, that's... I never even considered that people would actually be doing that for me, especially at this channel size, you know? And then you just brought it up and I was like, huh? No, you don't really mean that. And then you went and now you went ahead and did it. I am, well, color me impressed. Fan art in like 10 minutes if you want. Like, honestly, I don't know how good anything would be that you throw together in 10 minutes. But needless to say, I'm still gonna appreciate any sort of fan art I get, because I definitely wasn't expecting that. Like, a while ago, like maybe a month ago, I was streaming and I didn't even have anyone in chat. And now I have such an active chat and even people who want to make fan art. And I'm like, what is even going on? Yeah, Stickman with purple. Wow. That's 10-minute fan art for you. But still, let me just once again talk about how much I really appreciate all of you. Like, honestly, I never saw any of this stuff coming, and like, it'd be a lie to say I wasn't hoping for this kind of stuff. When you start streaming naturally, you're bound to be hoping to build some sort of community, maybe earn a little bit of money and have a little bit of a fan base. But while yes, sure, you are maybe expecting that, actually believing that it will happen is a whole different story. And I gotta say that this is, again, just thank you guys so much for all the support I've been getting so far. I really don't want to get too sentimental because I've already done that before, but it just really means a lot to me, okay? Talk about anime girls, you get viewers. Wow. Which, by the way, again, this is one of the... I mean, it's kind of dropped down again now, but once again, on more of the higher end of viewers. Like, usually, I maybe get like 2 viewers. That's like the average I expect. Usually it's like between 1 or 2 viewers. So I'm always happy to see the number actually go up. So that's another thing why I'm actually... Another reason why I actually feel like talking about this community right now. Because because today actually there are a handful of people watching at least. And again, I really love all of you. I honestly do. I appreciate you too, as long as you keep falling for our jokes. Well, needless to say, that's gonna happen. Not voluntarily, but I'm definitely gonna be falling into a couple more of these traps as time goes on. But I don't think you're here to watch me get sentimental. I think a lot of you are here to actually watch me talk about anime girls, as you put it. Or talk to anime girls. So, let's do just that.
See you guys later.
And just like that, she's gone. Free time is foreign to her, isn't it? Face reveal next stream? What do you mean? Is my beautiful face not enough for you? Everyone should join the Discord. Well, I mean, I think the most active viewers are already on there. All the people on the Discord are usually the ones who actually stop by during the streams. Anyone who isn't on the Discord is probably just among those viewers who just pop in every once in a while. if I were to guess what's going on there. So not the type of people who are too actively engaged in my content. First real female VTuber model, just for the people confusing. Right. I mean, we're talking about it here, but let's face it, even if we talk about it here, how many people are actually gonna be acknowledging it? You know, that might be a good idea to do for April Fools. Like, April Fools, that seems like a good idea. By then, people are gonna have either forgotten it, or they're not even gonna have seen this. Because let's face it, how many people actually watch the stream logs? And there's like 5 people watching right now, so let's exclude those 5 people, and among them some might even forget by then. Then definitely there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna fall into that good old April Fool's trap. So thanks for just giving me an idea. Might need to write that down actually, so I don't forget it. Alright.
She really has so much going on. I couldn't fathom being in her shoes. The stress would be too much.
Oh, those exams you have to take for university? I don't envy you guys in the slightest.
Well, we don't take those exams until 3rd year, but I think Monica has started her prep recently.
Yeah, Joseph being a first year, Natsuki. Count yourself lucky, because you'll be in Monica's shoes before you know it. Not an April Fool's if it's the truth. Still kinda is. I mean, what else? I don't have any other ideas for April Fool's. Then again, there's still some time until then, so... you know. But that means I have to get to work. Like, how long has it been since I updated my looks? And to create an entirely new... body... from scratch... that's gonna be a little bit more work than just updating my looks and collision and everything. But I guess I gotta get to work every once in a while, right? But don't expect too much quality from a simple gag. Alright. Wonder how long it'll be until Sakurai starts asking me the same thing. The question lingers in my mind as the rest of the lunch break passes by. As the end of the school day arrives, I wander down the corridor towards Sayori's homeroom. Along the way, I spot Yuri leaving her own classroom.
Hello again, Code.
Yuri looks away nervously, fiddling with her strand of hair. Let me save it here. Because I think we might need to make a choice here. If we want to hang out with Yuri, you know.
You don't have to, of course, but...
She stands there struggling to find the right words. What?
If you'd like, would you like to walk home together?
Huh? You wanna walk home with me?
Sorry, it's a stupid suggestion. I just don't know why I asked.
It's not like I don't want to or anything, I just didn't expect you to ask.
Are you sure? I know you normally walk with Sayori, and I wouldn't want to intrude upon that or anything.
You're worrying for nothing, Yuri. Why would she mind? The more the merrier. Ah, but that's a lie. But then we'd be lying. I remember all the way back in Act 1. All the way back during Act 1, Sayori asked us, if Yuri asked to walk home with us, who would we choose? Yuri or Sayori? And we said we'd choose Sayori over Yuri. So if we agreed to walk home with Yuri now... wouldn't that kind of be breaking, wouldn't we kind of be going back on our word? And I don't think that's a good idea. What do you guys think? If we get a choice, we should decline, right? I have a hard time turning her down, considering how hard it must have been for her to ask, considering how nervous she is. Plus, I can't forget that hanging out with the others is has been pretty good so far. For advancing us down the Sayori route, because she wants us to get along with everyone. But still, we'd be going back on our word if we did that, so... Nah, fuck that shit, she has to be a boing boing. I mean, I saved, so... It's cool, I was just on my way to go and find her, so feel free to tag along. I don't even get a choice in the matter, do I? Soon after, I spot Sayori in the hallway. She looks curiously at Yuri trailing behind me. Man of culture? I guess. Both Blub and the main character just... No questions asked. She has bigger boing boing. We're taking her. There you are. I give her a daring peck on the lips, causing her to blush. Hey! Ready to walk home? Yuri's gonna be joining us this time, if that's okay. I hope it's no bother. Surprise flashes across Sayori's features, gone as soon as it appeared.
Oh! Sure, that's fine. Although, I can't come with you guys today.
Oh no, it's happening. She only said that because she... yeah. Instant wet spot appears. Let's go. So it's just us and Yuri. Okay. Kittens all over it. It's my kid. I'm still going with the stripes. Who knows, we might not even find out this stream. We might have to wait till next stream. In which case, that's gonna be a bit of a tease, isn't it? Talking about the Panzukalo here and having to wait till next time. Well, let's see. We still have some time left, so maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out today. But still, this is just stupid. We're actually walking home with Yuri now, so going back on our promise to Sayori. Not what she wants right now. And we didn't get a choice here, so does that mean I would need to go back all the way to Act 1, make a different choice, and then play all the way through up to here? Is that what's going on? Just so I don't lie to her. Because we don't have any say in the matter here. So the only thing I can alter, if this turns out to be wrong, is to go back to Act 1 and change it so we don't lie to her. Well, that's gonna be tedious. Uh-oh. But I mean, bigger boing boing. Yes, but we've already done Yuri's character out. So why we've already done her. I mean, still I might need to get back to her because I think we never got her neutral ending. We got her bad ending and her good ending, but I think all the characters have a neutral ending as well. So we might need to go back and check, see if we can find that. Don't know what the criteria are in order to get that. Might need to look it up. It's probably just gonna be middle of the road, make some right choices and some wrong choices. Then again, no, that can't be it. Because I made mostly right choices, and even if I made one wrong choice, I got the bad ending. How does it work for Yuri? I really might have to look that one up. How to get the neutral ending. Unless her slowly bleeding out and dying was the neutral ending, and there's actually a worse ending. Oh god, I hope not. Send the fan art on Discord. I'm gonna check it out in a sec. Actually, or should I check it out right now? The problem is, while I can't view it, it would be annoying to set it up so it gets picked up on this on stream. So it would be hard to show it off that way. But anyone could check it out over on Discord, theoretically. So you know what? I'm gonna go and check it out right now. If that's okay with you. I mean, like, I can wait till after the stream if you don't want me to see it right now, but I feel like it would probably work out too right now. Hang on a second. Let me just quickly open up Discord. I am still gonna wait for your response, by the way, just in case. But I think it should be fine. Not like it matters if I give my opinion on it now or check it out after the stream and give my opinion next time. Check it out. Alright, I will. Let's see it. I'm curious. Okay, keep hopes down so I can get pleasantly surprised to an extreme extent. Huh! Alright, that's actually kind of sweet. That's actually nicer than I expected, to be fair. A lot. What's that little red thing in the hair? Like, with the green patch? What do I have on there? Do you have a beard? Very slight one. It's barely visible. I see you picked up on it. Even though it's barely visible, you actually got it in. Didn't see that one coming. Also, I see Sans up there. Got picked up, you picked up on that nice little Undertale playthrough I did. See a Creeper. That's nice. Actually, that actually does look really nice. I appreciate it. Oh, right, the Natsuki reference. That's what it is. Couldn't draw her, so you made the reference with the hair ribbon. Alright, alright. I see it, I see it. Yeah, since you couldn't draw her, you referenced it with the hair. That's actually a nice way of doing it. I mean, I guess drawing her would be a little bit more complicated. So I see why you went for that. I definitely do. That's really, really nice. And I see you went for... Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't even... Nebcow? Wasn't that its name? Like when it comes to our Pokemon team, right? Our little Earth Snake. Man, I look bad if I don't remember my team's names, but I think I got it. So that's what you went for. Interesting, interesting. Nebcow definitely a good member of the team. Didn't come in useful as many times as some of the others, but when Nebcow came out, definitely was able to clean up some stuff. And the facial expression, yeah. I saw that facial expression. A little bit of a pouty face as well, if I see that correctly here. That's why, yeah, the reference. Nice, really. Thank you very much. That's, like, still can't believe that I actually got my first fan art here. Actually happened. Drew the rat bird, but I couldn't draw it. Yeah, I guess out of the team members, that's definitely a little bit more of a complicated design. Half of me was kind of expecting you to go for Bastet? Right, that's... To this day, even though she was a team member, I never figured out how to pronounce her name. Horrible trainer, I know. But half of me was expecting you to go for her, frankly, since we were talking about her. But color me surprised. Because I feel like actually Nebcow was kind of underappreciated in the team. Considering Starter definitely, the ones I mentioned definitely were a little bit more in the spotlight. Her in a different... Wait, different fan art? You made multiple? Alright. Wow. Now I am even more surprised. 3! Alright, so I was kind of surprised by the fact that I even got 1, but 3. You're gonna have to wait. I will gladly wait. I will. That's not an issue for me. Gonna wait so you can have so you can refine it, or don't know. I'll check it out as soon as you're ready to share. I also want to do a quick try. But I gotta say, when it comes to what you made, it's probably better than anything I could do. Like, the most I can do is some basic, like, pixel artwork stuff. Like sprites, and even then, it's easier for me to work with a template. Yeah, refine it. So let me guess, the other fan arts, are they done, or are they just sketches so far? Because if you need extra time and you say you already drew them, then I'm guessing they might just be sketches and you're still gonna have to put some work into them. Or you just want to keep up the curiosity and then just don't want to share more than one at a time. That's also understandable. First fan art. It happened. It happened. Best day is done. Well, then I guess you just want to space it out a bit and not drop multiple at once. Which, again, I totally understand that. I do. Calm yourself.
My homeroom teacher wanted to talk to me about some stuff, so you two go ahead. I'll walk with you two tomorrow.
Are you sure? Pretty sure we can wait. Yuri nods in agreement. It's no bother. But Sayori shakes her head.
No, there's no telling how long I'll go on for. Plus, I think it might be a long discussion. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Fine then. See you soon.
Bye, Sayori.
It's slightly strange walking home with Yuri. Nothing against her, of course. It's just I've grown too used to Sayori being there instead. The 3-1 is the hardest? Well, if it's hard, then it's... I'm guessing then that's gonna... Well, naturally, if it's hard, it's gonna take some effort. But that makes me all the more curious now. Needless to say, again, looking forward to it. I really am. Although Yuri's still fairly shy, I've noticed that she's come out of her shell a little bit. Especially since we went Christmas shopping together. Not that I'm complaining or anything, but why did you want to walk home with me today?
Well,
she looks away and sighs.
It's just not so easy.
I don't push it. If my fights with Sayori taught me anything, it's that you can never tell what demons people are internally battling. Given I still know very little about Yuri, it's definitely best to err on the side of caution. Thank you. I don't know why I always react to it when that word pops up. But you know, gotta point it out. I still remember that one text box where it was pretty simple. It was just the name of me talking, and the text box just said "err." Because put together, you suddenly got my username. Just like it was when in Pokemon with the rival battles.
The Christmas period has always been very family oriented, at least for me. For as long as I can remember, my parents used to put a lot of effort into making Christmas memorable. Especially in this country, the focus on Christmas is on spreading happiness. From what I read, Christmas is much more a festivity concerned with religion in Western countries. But I digress. I haven't really spent Christmas with my family in a while.
Yeah, I know why. On a pose that I can try to... If I can put on a pose... I mean, maybe I can. Not sure if I would do that right now, though. Show a bit more than just your head. I mean, I definitely can do that. But I wouldn't even know how to... what sort of pose you'd like to draw. I mean, it's not like I never do any poses. Whenever I do create thumbnails, I sometimes pose a little bit. But generally, I just position myself in a way that makes me fit into the already existing video thumbnail. But... I mean, do you want me to do that right now? In that case, I have to figure out a good pose. You know what? Fair enough. Give me a second. I'm gonna disappear so I can actually practice some poses and see if there's anything that would be drawable. Hang on a second. I am quickly going away. Actually, you know what? Never mind, that's just a little bit... You know what? Actually, no. No, you want to see a little bit more of me? Fine. I can do that. I won't strike any fancy poses, but I shall show you more of my body. I shall reveal to you my body. Be thankful for this. I've already done it before, but ooh, here we go. I'm disappearing into the background. Sliding upward. How horrible. Look at me. So here I stand. That's all you get to see for now. I have returned. Into the foreground I go. Oh, you want to see me? Want to see my entire body? Alright, in that case. Wait for it. Wait for it. Actually, hang on. Wow! Wow! Oh no! Look at me just turning around here. There, you have your basic pose. I am floating! Floating! Floating around! Look at me, I can float! Damn those legs! I know! Don't mind me. I'm gonna return to my corner now. There, I am big. I am big boy. Look at me, I am big boy. Now I am no longer big boy. Now I am regular sized boy. 2 times bigger than your whole body. Don't mind the legs, just don't mind them. I'll artificially shorten them. Just cut off some. And Beyblade 341, hi, welcome to the stream. Just messing around here right now. But I suppose we should just go back now. And if you don't mind me asking, why is that? Yuri looks away, picking at her sleeves. Notice that she tends to do that while she's upset or nervous. Yeah, I wonder why. They weren't around this year. Yeah, and the previous one too, and they're not gonna be around anymore. I know that. There's a pause. I feel like there's more to her answer, but again, instinct tells me not to push it. The Christmas period was very lonely, as you could imagine. Going shopping with you, exchanging gifts, playing with all of the club members. It truly was the highlight of December. Although it was only temporary, when I got home I took out the peace lily that Natsuki gave me. It was such a thoughtful gift, but it was also bittersweet. That would have been the type of present my parents would have gotten me. So, while it was lovely to receive the plant, it was a reminder that my parents weren't the ones to give it to me. Hey Yuri, I had no idea you were so lonely. If you told me this earlier, I'd have loved to spend time with you. I had a lot of fun when we did our Christmas shopping. You're a really good company and gave really useful advice. Well, you and Sayori are a couple, and the last thing I'd want to do would be to intrude on that. I wave her concerns away. Yuri, Sayori and I both like you. You're our friend. You've seen how Sayori makes it her top priority to ensure her friends are happy. It's not a problem at all. I'm sorry to bother you with my troubles like this.
It's just that I couldn't really talk to the other two girls. Monica is constantly very busy, and Natsuki, well, our friendship has definitely improved since you first saw us argue, but
not a stage where you can be comfortable asking her to hang out.
yes, I've always been quite solitary by nature, and while I enjoy time to myself, sometimes it would be nice to spend time with another person, especially one as open-minded and considerate as you. Not that I don't appreciate the other club members, it's just that, well, I haven't really spent a day with any of them where it's just the two of us. And, well, I think it's rather obvious that the social etiquette isn't an area I excel in.
Hey, well, I'm glad you're comfortable around me and able to tell me all of this, Yuri. I know what it's like to be lonely. Last year, before I reconnected with Sayori and met all you guys, I was pretty much alone too. I mean, I had classmates, sure, but we never really spent time together outside of class. A lot of my free time was spent alone, and when my parents had a divorce, so that made it a lot worse. So yeah, I'd hate for someone else to go through that, especially someone who's this good a friend. I give her a quick hug. Based on the look on her face, it's safe to say that she definitely was not expecting it.
Thank you, Code. It really means a lot to me.
Nothing to thank me for, it's what friends do. Anyway, what are you up to tonight?
Well, given the semester has only just begun, I'm relatively free, as I don't have any homework to complete. I've also started this new book. It's very popular, so you may have heard of it as well. The story revolves around a group of children and their struggle against a supernatural homicidal entity which uses shapeshifting to exploit its victims' worst fears. It typically takes the form of a deranged-looking clown.
Oh, yeah, I get it's an It reference, right? Right? It's an It reference, I think. Actually, I have heard of that one. The kids later on go fight the monster as adults, like 20 years later, right? How much did I miss? Okay, gonna be lurking also, yeah. See ya, and again, thank you very much for putting in the effort. And how much did you miss? Well, considering this isn't the first stream we've played this. But yeah, in this particular stream, we kind of got a little bit deeper into our relationship with Sayori, started hanging out with her more, pun fully intended. And, well, what is there to say? The first kiss happened last time, so that's not a thing that, basically it's just officially dating, and we had a moment where we were pretty close, like Sayori was lying on top of us, and then she kind of jumped off, apologized, and got away. Kind of ruined the whole moment. Everyone in chat was already taking guesses about what color her underwear was gonna be. So, you missed that discussion. If you want to make any bets in case it pops up later on again, feel free. Again, my personal guess is gonna be white with blue stripes. And what do you mean what? Never played, so... Well, wait a minute. What do you mean, wait a minute, what? We got very intimate. She just didn't end up taking her clothes off. I was already double checking the settings to make sure I had it censored, but didn't come down to it in the end. Yeah, because if I remember correctly from Yuri, then censor just means that they're gonna be wearing their underwear instead of being fully naked. It only happened with Yuri so far, not Natsuki. Natsuki didn't have any scene like that. But the fact that the option is there means there has to be at least one more where it happens, and that only leaves Sayori. So we were taking guesses. By the way, I don't think I need to point it out, but Yuri wears black underwear. Her underwear is black. I think maybe it was slightly purplish as well. but I just remember it being black. So yeah. Feel free to make your guesses, most of us have already made some. Where was I? Right, yeah. I already read that line. Yuri's eyes light up. I've always been meaning to get into it. Well, I actually have a spare copy if you'd be interested in reading it. Oh? Well, that's a coincidence if I've ever seen one. Sure thing, I'll let you know how I'm finding it if you'd like. If that's something you'd want to do, that would be lovely. Yeah, now let's not get too in touch with you because we still need to hang out more with Sayori. Well, this is me. Okay. I guess Yuri really was engrossed in our conversation. Now that we're here, there's a wistful, sad look on her face that she tries to hide by turning away. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, and thanks for letting me walk with you. It's nothing, Yuri, and thanks for the book. I'll get started on this tonight. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on the first few chapters tomorrow, then. She turns away and leaves. As I absent-mindedly watch her walk down the street, I can't help but wonder if there's anything more I could do for her. In some ways, the situation is like Sayori's, both girls struggling with an invisible adversary, and I was totally oblivious. Given Yuri's solitary nature, I suppose it was easier to see. I wonder if Monika and Natsuki are struggling with anything as well. And in come the emotes. Also, yeah, they are definitely struggling, just with different issues. So to reiterate, Monika suffers from high expectations of from the high expectations everyone has of her, including her parents, who force her to do like everything that she can do in all the extra curriculars. Natsuki suffers from an abusive father. Sayori is just straight up depressed, even to the point of slightly suicidal, and she thinks nothing of her. And then we have Yuri, who cuts herself. She's doing self-harm regularly and has a lot of social anxiety. So no one's perfect here. And of course, main character being a big nerd. The worst fate of all, being a nerd. Given the latter's prickly nature, I don't think she'd ever tell me. And with Monika, seems she's under a lot of pressure from her parents and teachers, yes. This club isn't exactly the epitome of happiness, is it? You're a big nerd. Extremely big. Which is why he's a lot better paired up with Natsuki. And I prefer her as well, so that's another reason, because out of all of them, I feel like Natsuki's my favorite, and the main character pairs up with her the best out of all of the other girls. Which is the main reason why I, when you were asking about the fan art, I talked about her. Part of me wishes I could spend more time with Natsuki, but I've already done everything on her character route, so sad times. After an hour or so later, Sayori texts me to let me know she was on her way. Man, her teacher really kept her for a while. That didn't happen. She just didn't want to bother us, which is annoying, because I really want to spend more time with her. Now I've settled down into the living room, pens and papers at the ready.
Can't decide what this poem should be about. Sorry.
I'm not actually that bothered about writing a poem. To be honest, I only suggested this so we could spend more time together.
Really?
I maneuver myself so I'm sitting directly behind her, wrapping my arms around her back. She giggles and leans backwards. Uh-huh.
But Code?
I know. With a sigh, I detach myself and pull up the notepad in front of me, pen in hand. Gotta get to work here. Writing poems. After a while, we're both finished with our poems. Sayori wasn't kidding when she said she does better in creative subjects. Watching her brainstorm and write her poems has proven to be a real eye-opener. Although not quite to the same extent as Yuri, Sayori really gets lost in her own little world. As she wrote, I was struck by how much attention goes into her work. Definitely Pink, big brain. Really. You know what? That's actually a good point. Then again, I think if it comes to pink underwear, it would be more on Natsuki's end. I was kind of stuck between saying it's white and it having a cute little pattern on it, and then I decided to opt for going white with blue stripes. But pink would definitely fit her as well, I think. But still, going for any underwear with a cute pattern on it also fits her so well, considering her nature. What I've been saying was like what polka dots or a ladybug pattern, anything like that. Actually, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna put that above the striped one in my ranking of likelihood. So we'll see, but we might not even find out this stream if we find out at all. For instance, she deliberately avoids cliches and has an interesting, varied rhyme scheme. Her language is emotive and effective, enabling the reader to vividly picture what she's talking about. Frankly, when I write poems, it's just there's not much variety in the rhyme scheme. I usually go for just basic stuff, which is what I'm most comfortable with. I have tried out other styles, and I don't know, they just don't flow as nicely in my opinion. Maybe I'm just bad at that. It's easy to immerse yourself in the world she creates, and the best part was seeing the look on her face as she wrote. My poem obviously can't hold a candle to hers, but it was at least much more enjoyable to write my poem with her next to me. Sayori? What did your homeroom teacher want to talk to you about?
Oh, that. Well, I haven't been handing in homework on time. I've just been, well, it's impossible to find the motivation to work on it sometimes.
Haven't you thought about telling him about, well, your depression? I'm sure they'd be a bit more lenient if they knew what was going on. From their perspective, they'd probably just think you're being lazy. Dude, come on. It took her this long to open up to you, and your childhood friends, and in a romantic relationship. And she only just recently opened up to you about it, and you think she's just gonna open up to her teacher like it's nothing. Again, main character is dense. But we know that already.
Maybe. That would be a bit of a hassle.
As she talks, I reach over to my bag and pull out the book Yuri lent me. Stupid. Gotta go do my stream. I said I would do a 5-hour stream today, and I don't want it to be up to 1 a.m. Well, I'm already up past 1 a.m. for me, time zones and stuff like that, which is, by the way, another reason why I'm not sure how long I can usually stay around on your streams if you stream at the same time every time. It might just be that I'm sleeping during the times you do your streams. So, yeah. My streams usually start at, like, for me it's 11 p.m. when I start usually. And then I stream for 3 hours, which leads me to, like, usually around 2 a.m. to stop. That's time zones for you. That's the point in time where I actually have the time to stream. That works out best for me. And my sleep schedule is messed up anyway. So I might be up at this time anyway, so no worries on that department. Where do you live? Germany. So yeah, Central European time. That's how it works out. A lot of people have been able to pin that down because of my accent. So, really, I'm not making any secret out of that. Because with how many people have found it out already, it's pretty obvious. And you know English? What's so surprising about that? What's so surprising about knowing English? I mean, it would be more surprising if, say, I knew Japanese, but let's face it. Nihongo ga hanasemasen. Gomenasai. There. Got it out. So there we go. There's your little stupid idiot talking about random stuff. But yeah, if you're streaming, I'm definitely gonna rate you later on. So don't worry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and rate you since you're gonna be live. Reaches over my back and pull it over your she reaches over to my back and pulls out the book you lent me. What's going on now? Come on, speaking a little bit of Japanese ain't that big of a deal. Let's face it. I'm not the best at it, okay? So don't expect too much from me. Don't expect me to start reading kanji like crazy. Like katakana and hiragana, no problem, but don't come at me with all the complicated kanji.
Ooh, what's that? Looks scary.
Oh yeah, it's a book Yuri lent me while we were walking home. She just got into this book herself and happened to have a spare copy. Just as I told her, I always wanted to read this book as well. What a coincidence, eh? There's silence for a few seconds. Did I say something wrong? Dude, you're dense. You're so extremely dense. I don't even know where to start with you. It's obvious that she's worried about, you know, your relationship with Yuri. Sayori?
Oh, sorry, I was just looking for the front cover.
Pretty creepy, huh? Another awkward silence.
Code, why did Yuri wanna walk home with you?
Huh? Why does she look angry all of a sudden? Oh, that. I'm not sure if I should tell Sayori about Yuri feeling really lonely. As good as their friendship is, Yuri's confession was rather personal. Can't tell you. Dude, no. Wow. Wow. あなたはバカですね. Like, seriously. Bad news, she angry. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's horrible. Why can't you just... I mean, it's obvious if you tell her you can't... If you say you can't tell her why you were alone with Yuri, then she's gonna be assuming the worst. This is just all around bad news. Don't do that.
Why not?
Well, it's personal. You're making it worse. You're just making it worse, dude.
Okay.
You're just, well, going through some difficult times at the moment. And we're friends, so I guess that's why she wanted to talk to me. Very small brain. The smallest around. You know this dude's an idiot when I've written an entire poem about how stupid he is. I'm not even kidding here. Oh, dear God. Like, I've said it before, but he's so dense. He's so extremely dense that the only reason why all the girls don't leave him is because he's so dense he has his own very powerful field of gravity. And they can't get away from it. That's how dense this dude is. Like you. I mean, not gonna say anything here. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't dense, considering I fell for, like, what was it? 3 or 4 trolls in this stream alone by chat, so I'd be lying if I said I wasn't an idiot as well, but it's still fun to point out anyone else being an idiot, okay?
And you like spending time with her, don't you?
I mean, yeah. Isn't that normal between friends?
Yeah, of course it is. I'm glad you two get along so well. You two also went Christmas shopping together, right?
Yep, she's actually really good with suggestions. But she did take ages in the stationery shop. You think I'd be used to that, given how long you spend at any shops that have candy. I playfully nudge her, but she barely responds. You okay? You seem a little tense. Come on, she's given you so many signs. You're clearly messing this up, and you're not realizing it. By this point, he's so dense, it's a miracle he hasn't turned into a black hole.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I was just thinking about all the homework I need to catch up on. I should probably get going, actually.
Oh, really? She stands up and heads to the door.
You could always ask Yuri to come over. She's better company than I am anyway.
Huh? She closes the door, and I'm left there wondering what that was all about. Can't spell today. Also, thank you for the follow. James on Highman. I probably, again, I feel like I'm butchering every single name I read, but thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope to see you sticking around. And this dude, still no idea what this was all about. She just said, hey, you're spending so much time with Yuri, you seem happy with her. Why don't you go invite her instead of me? I'm not that fun to be around anyway, and leaves. How can you not realize what's going on? This is obvious. Like, it's not just me, right? This is totally obvious. Did I say something to upset her? Or perhaps she had a fight with Yuri? I mean, that explained why she seemed angry at the mention of Yuri's name. It's not that. I'm too tired to think this over. I'll ask her about it tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, so that's your excuse. You're just too tired. That's why you're dumb. Okay. Sure, excuses. Nap time. Let's see. Now I'm kind of worried that I'm actually not gonna get the good ending. Then again, when it comes to the other two character routes, I've also not been able to get the good ending on the first try. Took a bit to get them. So I'd be surprised if I managed to get the good ending on my first attempt here. Though it'd be a pleasant surprise, to say the least. Feeling refreshed after a decent night's sleep, I'm patiently waiting for Sayori. You know, instead of just waiting for her, you should, think about some stuff. The winter chill really has no mercy, especially this early in the morning. Thankfully, Sayori isn't particularly late, and before we know it, we're on our way to school.
Hey, Code.
Yes, Lady Sayori, how can I be of service this fine winter morning?
I was curious. Who's your favorite club member?
Not including you? I don't really have any, to be honest. None of them are as awesome as you.
Come on, you've got to like one of them more than the others.
I narrow my eyebrows. Where's this question coming from? Do I need to save here? Let's play it safe. Play it safe. Don't make any mistakes. Where's this question coming from? She clearly thinks that other people would be better romantic interests for us. She has depression. She thinks she's not worth our time because we're too good for her. And she just wants us to get along with the others. And since she just saw us spending so much time with Yuri, it's only natural that she'd be asking this. Dude, you know what's going on in her head by now. You know she has depression. She's told you all about how worthless she thinks she is. Why the sudden interest?
I just wanted to know how well you'll be getting along with the others.
Definitely not Natsuki, for obvious reasons. Wow. So you're just gonna throw best girl under the bus here. Sure, throw best girl under the bus. Sure, why not? Don't care. What's so bad about a tsundere who also enjoys the same stuff as that you enjoy? I mean, yeah, it's a little bit hard to get past that rough exterior, but she enjoys the same things you do. Why would you throw her under the bus? She's not best girl. Well, in my opinion, she is. Waifu wars begin. To be fair, all of them are amazing. All of these characters are amazing. But Natsuki is top for me. Purple hair? Oh, you think Yuri's best? Okay. Can I be absolutely honest with you? Before I started playing this mod, I also considered Yuri to be best girl. But after playing this mod, yeah, Natsuki has taken over her position. For multiple reasons. So, but don't worry, I still think very highly of Yuri. All these characters are amazing, and there was a reason why Yuri occupied the best girl spot for quite a while. But, come on. With Natsuki, for one, she's cute. For another, she's the kind of person who you can actually crack jokes with, like jokingly, like take these little jabs at each other. That's always nice. I really appreciate that in people. Because that's the best kind of relationship when you can do that, in my opinion. And, again, same interests as the main character. Anime, manga, that kind of stuff. And to be fair, out of all of the members, she overlaps with my interests the most as well. So that's why I consider Natsuki to be best girl. But I can definitely see where you're coming from with Yuri. She's smart, she's beautiful, and that shy nature of her is also really endearing. So I'm not gonna hold anything against you here. Your opinion is entirely valid. And you agree with me that Natsuki is best? Thank you. Thank you very much for that comment. And, I mean, seriously. Plus, the tsundere trope, it may be overplayed at some point, but I don't think Natsuki's overdoing it too much. So, it's not like she's unbearably tsundere. But yeah, here, throwing Natsuki under the bus, like an idiot. Definitely not Natsuki for obvious reasons. I never got the feeling that she likes me. Plus, it's always really awkward when it's just the two of us. Spoke to her alone once last semester and it was a painful experience.
What about Monika?
Compared to Natsuki, we definitely got along a lot better. She looked super appreciative when I told her how much I liked the club, just before we performed. But to be honest, she's always been a little intimidating. I nervously scratched the back of my head. You know, being the perfect student and all. Maybe I'm imagining it, but sometimes I get the impression that she might look down on me. Gotta do something real quick, then I will stream after. Alright, fair enough. I'll be streaming for a little bit longer. Again, I stream around 3 hours. I'll be hitting the 3-hour mark soon, but that doesn't mean I'll stop immediately. So, I think, especially if it's real quick, then you're definitely gonna be live by the time I get to raid you. So, looking forward to it. Also, Beyblade, thank you very much for the follow. It's very much appreciated. Don't get me wrong, I definitely appreciate all her hard work for the club and all. Much like Natsuki, we've never really spent much time together, so I wouldn't really say she's my favorite either.
So, what about Yuri?
E. E. Thank you very much for your E. Unless I'm mistaken, Sayori is trying really hard to appear nonchalant. It isn't working particularly well. Well, yeah, I'd probably say her. I mean, I've got to know her a little better over the last semester, and she went from someone who could barely maintain eye contact with me to someone who agreed to go shopping with me when it was just us. I've enjoyed seeing her come out of her shell to allow me to see the real her, I guess. Dense, 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 super, super dense. We are the densest.
Ah, okay. That's what I thought.
Sayori, is everything okay? I've noticed that you left kinda abruptly last night after we talked about Yuri. Did you guys have an argument or something? I really can't imagine those two having a fallout, of all people. It's extremely rare for Sayori to get angry, along with the fact that their personalities don't clash at all. Plus, you know, Yuri isn't the type to get angry easily either because she's very shy. Dance 1.1? Hmm? 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 What? Dance 1.1? Am I not getting something here? Hmm? So, what could it be? I don't know. Know me. Well, fair enough. That is fair. That is very fair.
Oh, of course not, silly. I was just a bit surprised at how friendly she's been with you recently, that's all. Given how shy she is, I'm just curious to, I'm just a bit surprised, that's all.
Right. School is looming in sight, so unfortunately our conversation will have to end here. So, as you can tell, the 1930s were very important for European history. Countries all across the continent were experiencing significant changes, both politically and socially. Now I made it my New Year's resolution to end my lessons before the bell rings, so we'll call it there. Wouldn't we all like a teacher like him? I am saying this multiple times, and many people in chat have agreed with me. Sakurai, best teacher. Everyone should be like him. For one, because he actually relates to his students. And it's like, oh well, yeah, I get that you are not able to turn it in on time. After all, I also slack on correcting your homework sometimes, so it's only fair if you get some extra time to turn in your homework too. He's that kind of chill teacher, who actually cracks jokes and everything. Like, I get the feeling that a lot of teachers don't even remember what it was like when they were in school, that they were students too. There are some really good teachers out there, but there are also some really horrible ones. Oh, by the way, could I have a word code? I swear to God, those must be the scariest words you could ever hear, from a teacher especially. Well, along with I'm pregnant, the we have to talk, or it's not you, it's me. Hopefully things I won't hear from from Sayori. I was gonna say, I initially read that as Sakurai. Well, that would be awkward. Having your male teacher walk up to you, I'm pregnant. Wouldn't be awkward at all. But yeah, from Sayori too. Alright. Alright, Sakurai, what's up? Especially that second one. Yeah. I approached the front desk awkwardly, hovering by the side. I need to give you the results of your exams, so here they are. Okay. Add I need to give you the results of your exams to that list. He pulls out a piece of paper and lowers his voice as some students are eating nearby. You don't have to look like you've seen a ghost. My mind wanders back to last October. Funny he should mention ghosts. For the most part, you've done well. I'm done with the head? Oh, right. That fan art's happening. Now, I definitely won't see it today, probably, if I were to guess. Then again, today is long, considering it's like 2 AM for me right now, so the day would be going on for quite a while. But you know what I mean. Also, again, I'm very surprised that, that Ducky actually noticed that I have a very, very slight beard that you can barely see. That very slight trace of masculinity I have. 5 o'clock in your time zone? Well, as always, I'm glad that people from so many different places are coming together here. Damn, good one, let me add it. I mean, honestly, again, very surprised. PM, right. I don't even remember how many different time zones I've actually seen pop up in stream. The topic doesn't come up too often, but there's definitely some variety, to say the least. Your grades in history, Japanese and English especially were satisfactory. Looks like being in that literature club has really helped, huh? How do you know about that? Code, please, I'm a wise old owl. Aren't you one of the youngest teachers in the school? He sighs dramatically. Huh. You can never let me have my fun, can you? Although your grades in another subject could be a little better, namely math and physics. It's not a cause for concern, but I know you can do better. He's an old owl now. I mean, old compared to the students, at least. But even then, youngest teacher here. Definitely still in touch with what it means to be a student. And then you have those kinds of teachers who just have no idea what stuff is like. Like, you know those kinds of teachers who just won't let you think when they ask you questions like, alright, here's something. You think for like 1 or 2 seconds and they're like, nope, never mind, next question. if you can't shoot out your answers the second they ask you, then they're not gonna count that as a point. I've had a teacher like that at some point during my school life. And oh boy, those aren't fun. Because especially me, I'm the kind of person who likes to think about all the stuff I talk about, like a lot. And can't add a beard? Alright. Like, I really overthink stuff sometimes, so those kinds of teachers who just, like, want the answer the second they finish their question, those are the worst. By far. Especially for me. Thankfully, I won't have to deal with that anymore, but still, thinking back on it, I made some painful memories back then. Yeah, about that. Truth be told, last semester was kinda hectic. Relationship stuff. Sayori, how did you know? His eyes twinkle with a knowing smile. Anyway, you're a bright student, well, when you want to be, so breathe a sigh of relief. I'd recommend paying attention in the technical stuff from math and physics especially. And don't be afraid to ask for help when it's needed. Not everyone can excel at everything, but I've faith in your ability to bring your grades up. Thanks, sir. The past few months weren't easy. Relationships are tricky. So I'm glad I was able to keep up academically at least. He pauses to study me, offering a shrewd smile. Of course. Just be careful not to make Sayori jealous. From what I've seen, the literature club is full of girls. Are you now gonna realize that she might be jealous? Are the teacher's words gonna actually enlighten our dense protagonist? He chuckles to himself. Now, I've got to go to a meeting that I have to pretend to be interested in. There really is no rest for the wicked. With a nod, he turns to leave. As I turn to follow him, my brain keeps replaying his words over to me. Just be careful not to make Sayori jealous. Is he gonna realize it? Guys, I think he might realize it now. Is it happening? Is he actually gonna use his one brain cell? Fumbling for my phone, I notice it's a text from Monica sent to all of the club members in a group chat. He will be big brain. Well, he would be if he wasn't interrupted right now.
Hey, guys.
Oh, right, I don't do voice for text messages. Sorry, almost forgot. Gotta be gentle on my vocal cords here if I can. Hey guys, just been told that the club room's being used after school today. It's a supervision session for people to talk to their teachers about their exam grades. Plus something super important has popped up, which means that I can't make it. I'll do my best to rearrange it. Sorry guys. I mechanically shoot her a reply while on autopilot. My brain is whirring at 1,000,000 miles an hour as I finally realize something I should have seen coming. He's realizing it. Before I can say anything, Sayori starts the conversation. So he has realized it, hasn't he? He did it. Guys, this calls for a celebration. He did it! Hooray!
So, my teacher gave me my exam results back.
Oh?
Yeah, I can't really complain, I guess. I did much better than I thought I would for biology. But physics was a bit of a nightmare. Math wasn't great either. But on the whole, I think I've done okay.
Sayori, are you jealous of Yuri? He's actually just gonna come out and say it. Alright. Now, we were calling him Big Brain. But honestly, that doesn't appear to be the case. Because coming out like that with that question, like opening up, the first thing you say to Sayori after seeing her is she starts talking to you, and you immediately, the first thing you reply is you change the subject and ask her if she's jealous. He's small brain, yeah, absolutely. Like, dude, I get that you want to know, but couldn't you just like ease her into the topic? Or make some indirect questions? Just coming out with that question out of the gate seems a little bit, I don't know, dense? The abruptness of my question, along with the clashes of conversation topic, takes her by surprise for a moment. There's silence. Who made Me? I just want to say this, I'm entirely self-made. Why? Also, why the laughter? Why the laughter? I know I am very, 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 very bad at whatever I do, but still. I do strive to keep improving over time. You realize your shirt is pink? It is not. I don't know if you have seen me. Very pink, I know. Very pink. It's super mega pink. Wow. Photoshop doesn't lie. Alright then, alright. That's what you wanna say. I mean, it's grey. It's a very dark grey. Slightly going towards black. But naturally, any kind of grey, if you increase saturation, will become some kind of color usually. So that's probably why it turns pink in that case. Literally pink on low brightness and low saturation. Yeah, but grey is low saturation. Exactly, yeah. And it's pink. Who knows, maybe I really am a girl secretly all this time. And this is like the hidden Easter egg I've put in for you guys to realize. And here we go, pointlessly gendered stuff again, like, why, which brings me to the topic. Why do people still consider pink to be mainly female color? I know it's been that way for a long time, pointlessly gendered, but even nowadays it's still sticking around. And skin is orange. I mean, come on. Changing saturation like that, you're always gonna if you just slide the bars around, you're definitely gonna find some interesting stuff eventually. If you just keep sliding everything up and down. Well then. I see you're having a blast. The abruptness of my question, yeah, I already read this line. A silence which grows heavier as I realize how tactless I was with my approach. Oh, you think?
What makes you think that?
You're my girlfriend and I've known you for years.
What would I have to be jealous of?
She's trying to sound confident in her answer, but the wavering in her voice gives her away. I don't know that we spent time together, the Christmas shopping and her walking home with me yesterday. Sayori turns away, so I can't read the expression on her face. When she replies, she's talking to the ground.
I'm sorry, Code, it's just... you seem so happy with her and...
We're just friends, Sayori. I would have thought you could see that. Don't you trust me? I'm not sure I want to hear the answer.
It's not that I don't trust you, it's just that I'm trying to believe that I am worth your time, and then I hear about how she's your favorite member of the club and you really enjoyed seeing her come out of her shell.
So that's why she was asking me. It all makes sense now. First her depression, now the jealousy.
And when I asked why Yuri wanted to walk home with you, you said you couldn't tell me because it was personal.
Same way my girlfriend is. Well, lucky you, you actually have a girlfriend. But yeah, can't have any female friends if you have a girlfriend, apparently. Is that how it is? Well, that just seems stupid, but I guess that's... I mean, I guess that's not how it is for everyone, but still. I feel like most people feel that way. I mentally smacked myself. Looking back, of course that answer must have sounded suspicious. Do body pillows count as girlfriend? You know, while I don't actually have one, I've been thinking for the longest time if I should get one. Not for the reason of just having a waifu, but just because it seems comfortable. Like, for sleeping, I always feel more comfortable when I have something to hold on to. And from what I know, body pillows are pretty much perfect for that sort of thing, you know? I know that might sound like me just making excuses to get a waifu body pillow, but I hope you can see where I'm coming from with this. It's not purely out of the sense of getting a waifu in my bed. So that's my point of view on those.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to sound like I doubted you or anything.
Sarah and I settle into my house. Once we're comfortable, I continue to press her. No, Sayori, it's not your fault. I didn't really see it from your perspective at all. And there's the winky face. I see that winky face. Is it just me making excuses right now? Am I really gonna just... Like, once you get one body pillow, are you just gonna keep descending downward and downward in a spiral and keep getting more and more? Is that how it works? I don't know. I'm scared now. Considering how quickly I fell into the Hololive rabbit hole after just watching a couple of clips first. I wonder if there's something similar like that with body pillows. I mean, after all, there are Hololive body pillows, I think, so... There's definitely a connection, at least. Spooky. It's not your fault. I didn't really see it from your perspective at all. Please believe me when I say that you're the only one I want. Yuri is a great friend, but that's it. The feelings I felt for her have always been platonic. I wrap her into a hug and she sighs. As I stroke her, she clings to me, hiding her face in the folds of my blazer. Also, I think I'm gonna be ending the stream once this day ends. So, don't know how long this in-game day, by the way, because if I go by my clock, then I'd have to stream for another like 22 hours about, and I don't think I'm up for that right now. Gotta go, my phone's gonna die. I'll try to get back on. No worries, the stream, as I've said right now, might not even go that long. But if you can make it back before the day ends, then I'd be happy to see you again. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I'm totally new to relationships, so I really don't have a clue what I'm doing.
It's okay. I didn't think you were doing it to hurt me or anything.
Okay, good, because I'd never do anything to hurt you. I've been such an idiot. Yuri has just been feeling really lonely recently. I briefly filled Sayori in on what Yuri's told me yesterday. I'm not entirely sure if I should be telling her this, but at this point in time, I'm much more concerned with complete clarity between Sayori and I.
Oh, so that's why. It makes a lot more sense thinking about it.
Also, I need to revive my throat real quick. There we go. I think I'm better now. Hooray!
Although I can't help but think...
She looks down at the ground again, nervously biting her lip.
I can't help but feel that Yuri likes you, Code.
Huh? Really?
You can be really dense sometimes.
And here we go again. Thank you, Sayori. You know, you're pointing it out for us. There's a sad playfulness to her tone.
Yes, really, she's trying to spend more time with you. She really appreciates your company. It's subtle, but I can tell by the way she looks at you. I think she gets attached really quickly.
But she said she knew we were together and didn't want to intrude on that or anything. Yeah, because she's nice. But she might still like you. Sayori?
Maybe I was right then.
About what?
About me just striking you down. What can I even give you that Yuri can't? You said it yourself, she's lonely, and if she was with you, then she'd be happy. She's smart, she's really pretty, she's really elegant. And what am I? I'm just an airhead. I can't even find the time to get ready in the morning. I'm just a dead weight to you.
You're so much more than that, Sayori. You're my dead weight. Even if Yuri was the most desirable girl on the planet, I wouldn't give a damn because you're the only person I want. You know something? When I was walking with Yuri yesterday, couldn't help but wish that it was you I was with. It was only the one time we didn't walk together, but one time is all I needed to realize how much I enjoy walking home with you. So what if you can't find the time to get ready in the morning? You're still beautiful even when you don't try.
Oh, Code. You're just saying that, though.
I swear on my life that I am being 100% genuine. These are the things I've always wanted to say to you, but I've never really known how. And that's not all. I wake up every day and I feel so goddamn lucky knowing that you're my girlfriend. You've always been there for me when I needed it most. I don't think I've ever told you how happy you make me. I pull her close for a kiss, she clings close to me, and I can sense the urgency in her touch. It's impossible to describe how it feels to hold her in this moment of vulnerability. I don't really care about how elegant Yuri is. If I'm being honest, that's her who she is. That's her who she is. I much prefer your quirkiness and how silly we can be together. We have that link that no other girl in the world can say they have. That no other girl in the world can say they have.
We really do have that history together, don't we?
A history that I'd never trade for anything.
Code?
Hmm?
Please don't leave me. I know I'm being selfish for asking that.
You're not.
It's still so confusing, but when I'm with you I feel warm inside, and I don't think that, well, just for a moment, that maybe everything will be okay. I can't really understand why you care so much about me, but I'll trust you.
I'm glad, Sayori, I really am. But if I'm being honest, she looks up at me. We can't do this alone. I think we should look into getting you some therapy. She looks away. I'll obviously always be there for you. But I'm just a normal teenage guy. There's only so much I can do.
I don't know.
Why not?
It's just a really scary thought. I don't want to go through all that false hope again.
Again?
I've tried therapy and antidepressants before, Code. Back when I was first diagnosed with depression. Everyone told me it would work. They told me that I would feel okay again. But that never happened.
And you're back. Glad to see you back. Since you said you wanted to stream soon, I've already said once this in-game day is over, I'm most likely gonna call it quits. So, hope to see you then over there then. What did you miss? Well, the main character figured out that walking home with Yuri was a bad idea. Took him a while. Like, a really long time. It was like his teacher Sakurai pointed out that, yeah, just try not to make Sayori jealous, after all there are a lot of girls, and then it finally hit him that, oh, is Sayori jealous that I'm with you, hanging out with Yuri? And now we've kind of, after he figured that out, he's just kind of been talking to her about it. And we kind of made up. So that's what you missed. I don't think there was anything else special going on here. So yeah, now you're caught up.
But that never happened. I was much younger back then. And everything was a million times scarier and more confusing. All of those tests, all of the questions, the drugs. I didn't know what was wrong with me. The whole thing was terrifying.
What I'd give to be a medical professional right now. Wow, Sayori, I had no idea.
I wouldn't have expected you to have known.
Would you believe me if I said things would be different this time around?
And how would you know that?
I wouldn't, at least for sure. But if we leave this unchecked, how would things ever change? I know it must be really hard for you. Believe me, I can only imagine what you're going through. And I totally get why you'd be reluctant to try it again. But I promise you that this time I'll be here. You wouldn't have to go through all of it alone. I squeeze her hand.
Well,
we'll get through it together, remember?
But what if it doesn't work again?
We'll find another doctor or another therapist until it does then.
It's not going to be that easy though.
I know. But I'm never going to give up on you, so I don't care how long it takes. You're so selfless in how much you care for other people's happiness, but I want you to be happy.
Do I really deserve that though?
If other people deserve happiness, then why don't you, Sayori? Just ask yourself that. Please. For me?
Okay, for you.
Feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, finally. I feel like I'm not alone in trying to help Sayori anymore. I know that must have been a really difficult thing to agree to. I'm really proud of you. You're much braver than you realize. Although, I haven't been too pushy or anything, have I? I want to encourage you, not force you.
It's something that I would have had to try sooner or later, I guess. While there's always a chance that therapy might fail again, it's also the only way I could potentially get better.
See? That's the spirit. She doesn't look wholly convinced, but smiles anyway.
I'll do it for you, Code. I'm not going to hold my breath, but if it makes you happy, I'll give it a try.
That's all I can ask for right now. It means a lot to me that you'd be willing to try again.
Well, let's hope this time works out a little better. Anyway, I'll talk to my doctor tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. And here's an okay from Blob. Done with the fan art. That was quick. That was very quick. Sucks ass. Well, I'll be the judge of that. I'll check it out after the day ends, before I end the stream. I think that sounds like a decent time. If you want to send it, that is. Oh no, I should have saved. I think option A. By all accounts, it should be option A. Offer to join her, or this is something that she has to face herself. We just promised her we'd be there for her. We'd go through everything alongside her. If we want to be alongside her, then naturally we have to join her at therapy. Right? I think so. If I knew there was a choice coming up, I would have saved. It's option A. Let's go. Oh, and Sayori? I can come with you to your therapy sessions if you want.
Are you sure? Would they let you?
I think so. I mean, if you tell them you're okay with it, I don't see why not. Just keep me updated, okay? I wouldn't want to miss your first session.
Okay, then. And thank you. It's kind of daunting to start, so having you around should hopefully make it much easier.
I'm just glad I can help. I think I made the right choice. Okay, day is over. Now then. Mute the game. Don't need to view the game anymore, because we're not gonna be going through anything in here. And let me just exit out of here. There we go. So, let's see. Did anything pop up over in Discord? Oh yeah, there it is. Hello, Tabby Dino. Sorry, you kind of just came to the end of the stream. I was just about to end it. This is just horrible timing, isn't it? Sorry. Sorry. We just got done here. This is such bad timing. I've been wondering when you'd show up again, by the way. And now that you do show up, I'm at the end of the stream. This is so... Oh no, I'm so sorry. I don't... I mean, part of me would like to keep going now just for the sake of it, but another part of me is like, yeah, no, I really... Do you have a schedule? I don't have an exact schedule. I usually start at around the same time when I do stream. Like, okay. I don't have an exact schedule as to which days I stream, sadly. But when I do stream, I usually start at the exact same time of day. That would be, well, 11 p.m. Central European time. Don't know what that would be in all the other time zones. But what? Other than that, I can only say that every day I either stream or I upload an archive or something over on YouTube. So it's not like I'm entirely inactive at any given day. I remember you said if you schedule it be too official. Exactly, that's one of those things. That's why I usually have I usually have a time I start around, like as I said, 11 p.m. Central European time. But I don't have a strict schedule as to which days I want to stream. But usually, it would be like usually a lot of my streams are like on Monday or Wednesday, 10 p.m. Central European time. On those days, I very commonly stream. I feel like. I usually never stream on Sunday or never stream on Sunday or Tuesday because I actually need to wake up the following day in those scenarios. So I can't afford to stay up too late in that case. So those are the only days I definitely won't stream. But other than that, again, don't really have a set schedule, just a rough time. Again, yeah, because it kind of takes the joy out of it. And I'm now seeing the pixel art that was sent to me. That's better in size, yeah. Very simplistic, but that's all you can do with pixel art, basically. But I like it. I really do like it. Post it on Discord, yeah, I'm currently seeing it. And check in on those days, because I missed these streams. Well, thank you very much, by the way. I really appreciate it. Also, Beyblade just came to the end of the stream again. He was a game character, yeah, I can definitely tell. Like I really like the pixel art, I really do. Like with pixel art, the thing is, it makes it kind of easier in my opinion, because you don't have to draw like direct, like very smooth lines or anything, but it still has that charm, and I really like it. Like the only art I can kind of do is pixel art, and also not that good, but yeah. I really like it. I really like the look of it. So thank you very much for making that. Now then. And also, hi, welcome to Discord, David. I know I see you over there right now. I currently have to keep up with 2 chats, but not for long, because as I've said, this stream is currently over and we're going to go on a raid now. So, Ducky, if you're currently streaming, then I'll be heading on over. If not, then make sure to start your stream. And we'll be seeing you over there, I guess. So let me just set everything up, and then we'll head on over and give you a quick little raid. So, Assassin Ducky. I didn't misspell you. Wait, why is it not finding your channel right now? I don't think. Been streaming, alright. Let me just search again. Just need to make sure I'm spelling it correctly with a 1 instead of an I. It, for some reason, doesn't find your channel. It just says Twitch. Let me see if that's yours. I think that might be yours. For some reason, when I search your channel name, it just says Twitch, but I do believe that's yours, because it comes up when I search your name. So let's head on over, see what's up. There we go. Raid commencing in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So this is the end of this stream, by the way. So thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.